Da, da, na, 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 na.
All right, are you live?
Yes, I pressed the live
Awesome.
button. I keep thinking back to that the last open, or not the last opening to the stream, but the one before that, when we were playing. I was playing Arkham City, or Arkham Knight, whatever it was. Remember the whole bolognese conversation?
The bolognese. Yep, I remember the bolognese
Balls
conversation.
in my face. Oh no.
I just figured out how to do shorts on CapCut, and we're gonna get a heck ton of shorts.
I have to admit, the music in this game is pretty catchy, but at the exact same time, it wears thin. Very like it just repeats forever.
It's the
It
same
would never
song.
change. It never has any kind of variation.
It's not like Played Up. Played Up has like a
Nope.
bunch of different little tunes. Even though like they were very short, there was some variety there. So when are we gonna start to play golf?
We can start playing now.
Okay. I'm waiting on you to press ready. Awesome.
Okay, so now you have to pick either you get options. So at the moment we can pick a rare card, a random perk, or I'll pick perk. See what I get.
Okay.
And so this is basically, imagine golf, but you also play cards.
Okay. Interesting.
And you have little perks.
Golf with cards. Okay, let's do.
Essentially, there's little powers that you can get with the cards, which you play in order to win the game.
I have fabricate. I don't know what that is. Oh, am I not allowed to tell you my cards?
No, you can say your cards. It's not like a rule or anything.
Oh, okay.
I've got a sticker on my behind. So there's no time limit, but there are, like obviously in golf you have shots. So if you look at my screen, I currently have power shot and lob shot, and you can use multiple cards at the same time. I also want to point out. So for example, lob shot, it like throws you up into the air. Power shot, it gives you some welly.
So how do I select? Oh, here we go. Let's do a power shot. And then we're gonna shoot, and then boop. Hails to the yeah.
Damn it! I've already. Oh, here we go. There we go. It's like I've already forgotten how to play. Oh, hole in one! I actually got a hole in one. Amazing.
No way.
That is possibly my first in this entire game.
Oh, you're supposed to just hit the flag?
You have to go in the hole.
Okay, I'm trying to.
I've knocked some candles over the hole. That
Here we go. I'm in the hole. All right. I should probably put my profile picture on there, huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, because it has your avatar on it.
Oh, it's not a big deal, to be honest. Oh, skip rewards. No, I don't want to skip rewards. Pick a card. Any card. I'm going to field that attracts a ball. Advertise. Place a wall. Magnetic field. I think that could be interesting. Also, you can mess the other person up as well by placing things around. And of course, it's like crazy golf. There's also things to be worried about across the game.
All right, let's do.
Also, timing is very important as well.
Oh my gosh, how did I survive that? What on earth?
Shit.
I'm on the side here. Okay,
There we go.
Shoot just a little bit. No, 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 no,
You go backwards. You go. Oh my goodness.
no.
I think you got sliced.
I did. I got slicey dicey. Okay, I can't really see.
Also, you need to be a little bit careful about your card uses. You have battery, which, and if you overload the battery, it can cause you to spoof up into the air and go a bit crazy.
Okay, I'm getting the feel for. Oh shoot! Oh, okay, cool.
Dun, 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 dun. No, what are you doing?
Where are you?
You have to go around it. I've already got in the hole.
Oh, I was in the wrong direction. Okay. Oh, I see the angle.
If you've got
here.
a lob shot, you can throw yourself over the fence.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay, what
I think
cards
you're right.
do you
I think
currently have?
I am going for the lob shot.
Okay, so it's very important to use the cards that you have to play.
All right, I gotta angle it just right. Fuck! Didn't get it.
Really are terrible.
I know. It's fucking dark. Okay.
Okay, so what cards do you have? Just tell me right now.
I have a power shot. I have a. Oh gosh.
Okay, use the power shot because power shot will give you more power and it'll allow
I have
you to go around the pillar.
power shot, curve shot, and 2 curve shots.
Okay, curve shot basically means that the further you fling the ball, the harder the curve will be. So it basically moves the ball to whatever direction you're slightly aiming into.
So do you want me to use a lob shot?
Okay, there's 2 options you can go. You can use a combination of the cards or like just one of them. But if you use the power shot, you can angle yourself to go around the pillar, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you use a lob shot, you could use it to go over the fence. I love how it took you this long to figure out how to go around the pillar, and then you instantly died.
I die? Oh, that was death? Okay.
Yeah, if you can't have too many shots. It's not infinite.
Oh, okay.
By the way, hey Sammy.
Oh gosh. Now I realize I don't have infinite shots.
Well, it's golf. It's kind of part of the game.
Well, don't you have infinite shots in real golf?
No, you don't. Well, kind of, but the goal is that you don't like just keep going forever. Like I'm pretty sure there's probably some point in real golf where you just kind of like give up. It's like, okay, you've tried like 1,000 times now.
Yeah, you suck enough. Just
like if someone was on a golf course all day, I'm pretty sure by the end there's like, okay, guys, just please leave.
Okay, where are we? We're at some kind of tiki bar.
I could also sabotage you, but the problem is it's a bit mean considering that you're already pretty sabotaging yourself at the game. Also, coins as well are pretty useful. You can use them at vending machines. As well as like gems and shit like oh, I missed it. Like gems like that unlock stuff up there.
Why is it weird like this?
What do you mean, why is it weird like that?
What the fuck? Ah! I hit myself in the water. Okay.
Well, you kind of want to avoid going in the water.
I figured that. Oh, my golf is my ball is messed up. It's glitching out.
Fuck.
Not sure if you see this, but my golf ball's glitching. My whole game is glitching.
I don't see it. It looks normal to me. I need to.
Where's the goal? I don't see it.
The goal's like. No, the goal's over there. It's a little. So look at the end of the island. Do you see a little white portal, a white pillar over there?
Like a little blue pillar, but yeah. Oh, the white
no, that's a crystal. Yeah, the little white beam of light, the god ray coming out of the ground. That.
What the hell is going on in my game? Okay, can I show you my game real fast?
Okay, fine. You can show me your game. What's happening with your game now?
Let me show you. Just share my screen, okay? I will show you how fucky wucky it is. Golfy. Here we go. Look at this. You share my screen. Share my screen. Look, the coins are getting messed up. I'm halfway in the floor, and then look what happens when I try to make a shot.
The fuck?
Look at that.
I've honestly never. I don't know what the fuck has happened there.
You don't even need to sabotage me. The game is doing it by itself.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm gonna try to shoot.
It's normal on my screen.
I somehow survived that.
Wow, this is already
half of the island missing. Like, is it glitching out where half of the island is missing like that?
No, I just knocked you into the water. Oh, that's mean. I didn't mean that. I'm very sorry.
Why is the pillar out in the ocean over there?
The pillar's right next to you. Look. Oh,
there it is. I thought that white thing over there was the. What is happening to my game?
Okay, so it's literally like right there. It's right next to you. There you go.
There we go.
Maybe the next level will be less buggy.
God willing.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Imagine if I mastered this game despite the bugs.
That would be... Imagine if you did better than me despite the bugs.
That would be incredible.
Alright, so hopefully this level doesn't bug for you.
Let's see. Let's see. It's not loaded all the way yet.
It might be something like maybe your graphic settings are too high, which are causing it as a bug, perhaps? Like, is it particularly laggy?
Is it laggy? No, it's just glitching everywhere. And it's still on the loading screen and it's frozen. I don't know what's going on. What is going on?
Dun, dun, dun.
Help me. Oh, now we're lagging. Oh boy. I'm
okay?
still not in here, am I? No, I'm not.
On my screen, it just is waiting for all the players.
It's been loading forever.
Well, we've got some nice music to listen to while we wait for you.
I'm waiting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I switched the application. It's not coming back up. Oh, now it is. Oh. Now I got a swirly.
I think you've been kicked from the session.
Why am I being kicked from the session? And golfy.exe is not responding. I'm gonna have to close the program.
And it crashed. So amazing.
Yep, this is a great start. We're at a great start. We're doing fantastic.
I've got no idea why it is not wanting to behave for you at all. The only massive difference between mine and your PC. Perhaps it's something to do with Windows 11.
Does it have something to do with Windows 11?
I don't know. Okay, so go to Steam, and then right-click the game in your Steam library.
Steam, right-click the game in the library.
Okay, so you should see. What's it say at the moment?
Play, add to favorites, add to, manage and properties.
Manage and properties.
Mm-hmm. Oh, manage and properties are separate. Manage is like a little folder, and then properties is... Okay. All right. General updates, installed files, betas, controller, and privacy.
Installed files.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have size of installation, create a backup of the installed files or verify this game's files are installed correctly.
No, we're looking for the directory it's installed in. Would it be okay to share your screen at the moment just so I can guide you through what's happening? Because usually I just do it based on impulse. I don't really have the process memorized.
Okay.
Thrilling stuff as I fix your computer problems live.
Window. We're gonna share Steam.
Okay, so yeah, right-click Golfy.
Mm-hmm.
So properties.
Mm-hmm.
And you haven't shared your screen, you've shared the window.
Oh. I'm gonna do that really fast.
We're
off to a fantastic start.
My theory is it could be that the fact that you're on Windows 11.
Could be.
Okay, browse.
You're just gonna show my internal.
Yes. So right-click Golfy.exe. Well, you've got nothing to hide. You've got nothing to fear. Properties.
Well, I have a secret project going on. Properties, you said?
Yes. Compatibility.
Compatibility.
All right. Run this program in compatibility mode. It's literally right there. It's right there. Down.
Troubleshooter?
No, compatibility mode. Run this program in compatibility mode. Right there we go.
Oh.
I guess try Windows 8, maybe.
That's what it was on.
What? No. It wasn't on until you clicked run compatibility mode.
Okay.
I'm surprised it doesn't have an option for Windows 10, but hey.
Windows 11.
No, because you're on Windows 11. You wouldn't run compatibilities apply.
Okay.
You wouldn't run compatibility for a version you're already running.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay,
so
now try launching the game and see if it still bugs.
let's take a look. Oh, turn this off.
Right. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da.
It's loading. It's acting like it's loading, and I'm wondering if it's actually loading, or if it's lying to me.
You could, to be safe, also turn down graphic settings.
We might have to do that.
Can you access graphic settings?
Oh gosh, it's not turning on. It's not playing.
The game's not playing.
The game is not playing.
What's it doing?
It's doing nothing. It's doing a little black screen. A little gray screen here.
All right, you could probably try just undoing literally what we just did. Okay, so you see that? You see the little run compatibility mode? The tick.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna X that out. Run compatibility mode.
No. So stop the game.
Mm-hmm. Properties. Installed files. Browse.
Right-click Golfy.
Golfy.
And then properties. And then compatibility mode. Disable run compatibility mode. Disable it.
Okay.
There we go. Just apply. And will it launch now?
Let's take a look. Title screen, Unity. I'm so sorry. We should have tried this before we started streaming. I feel bad.
It's fine. No one's watching anyway.
We're at the black screen of death, so that's what we're at.
So the game's literally just died.
Oh, wait! It started! Okay.
Okay,
cool. It's working.
Try go into your graphics settings. What are they currently at?
Graphic settings.
Yes.
Is this the settings?
Well, settings. The button that's the settings. The settings button.
Okay, cool.
Graphics. Yes.
The StreamYard is sharing on your screen thing was blocking it. Okay. Resolution.
All right. No, don't mess with resolution. Okay, quality. Set that to normal. Anti-aliasing. Set that to normal. Right. Exit.
It's running a bit smoother.
All right. Okay, so stop sharing your screen now, and we'll try again.
Okay.
Second time's the charm.
Hopefully this works.
Okay, now try joining my multiplayer lobby again.
Welcome everybody to Shiny and Eerie's technical support. Oh, I'm fucked up again.
You're in the ground still.
I'm in the ground.
I guess you could try reporting bugs, but I doubt they'll get back to you about it. I think this game might have no more support left.
I think the game hates me.
Well, I guess there's two options. We can keep playing and give it a go and see if we can get it, see if it will work. And if it doesn't work, then I guess the only option is to well, give up and die and just try something else.
Well, we could play Arkham Knight. We could get it to try another time where we're just hanging out. See if it works then.
That works.
But for now, we could just do Arkham Knight. Just call it a day.
Okay, we'll just see. We'll see if the game will play first.
The bunny's so cute.
I know the bunny is adorable.
Like the cross eyes though. He's so dumb looking.
You've been disconnected.
Yeah, I disconnected so we could play Arkham Knight.
I thought we were gonna give it a go.
No. Okay, let's try it again. Now you're in the ground. Oh, now you're back. You're not in the ground.
Okay.
Can I get something really quickly?
Okay, you can get something really quickly.
Okay. Keep any chat interested. I was asked to do something really fast.
All right. Not with no one entertained, that won't be a problem. Riveting stuff. Bunny. I love scrolling through Twitter and just liking bunny pictures.
Okay, hang on, I'm back.
It means that Twitter just sends me more bunnies and I get to like them. Like, for example, this. This is beautiful. Look at it. The little lemming bun. And I get sent this because I like buns on Twitter. It's wonderful entertainment.
That's really fun these days, you know? Alright, I'm back.
I've been entertaining everyone with bun. All of nobody.
Oh. Hang on.
Eternally gonna loop. This is entertainment.
This is peak entertainment.
Well, it is
Okay.
just peak.
I'm ready.
All right, you done?
Yes.
All right, now we can start.
Yay.
There's still a bunny in my ear. 1 second. Bunny, stop licking the microphone. There we go. Pause video.
You don't literally have a bunny, do you?
No, I don't.
You just
the
roleplaying
video,
a bunny.
a little looping of bunny in which it licks the microphone, and it just makes this little scratchy sound, which obviously you don't want playing eternally forever. Right.
Is that what you have?
What?
Like a little bunny loop?
I had a little bunny loop off Twitter that I put on because obviously there's not much else I could do.
All right. To go.
Right. And I have to wait immediately.
Yeah. Just give me a second, huh? I'm coming.
This little bunny sculpt on my Apple golf ball. It immediately kind of makes me want to. What if I sculpt a bunny in ZBrush?
Okay. Still a lot of glitches here, but we're gonna make the best of it.
Okay, so
But the world is missing. Like, you got
the game. Just what did you do to the game?
What do you mean? What did I do to the game?
Like, why does the game hate you so much? Oh shit!
Check this out. You can see all of your world. Loading crews here, and so is Alex. Good to see you guys. Let me show you real quick. Check this out. If you want to share my screen.
Shit! No, I'm fucking.
The world is gone.
That is hell.
Yep. What's going on? It's funny when the ball sometimes acts accordingly, as if the world is there or isn't there. Why is it reeling back? That's what I want to know.
There we go, finally, after I had one shot left. You've got a number in your corner that says how many shots you got left.
Which corner? The bottom? Oh.
In the corner of your screen, the big thing that says shots left.
Thanks, I'm blind.
It says it in big letters.
All right. Oh my gosh! In the hole. All right. This is cursed.
It really is cursed.
Do you want to stream my game instead of yours since it's so broken? It might be
I guess it's a bit laggier though.
Oh, is it laggy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll make do until you eventually crash and never come back again.
Oh gosh.
I've got no idea how you're going to do this one.
Let me see it. I'm still loading. I'm in loading hell. Loading crew, I need your powers. I need your loading powers.
It's just going to kick you again. Which probably means we'll just play Arkham Knight.
I've got quite a few videos in the works, by the way. I managed to figure out a little flow going on of when and where to record and when and where to start editing. Stop load. Please load. Please. Golfy, I'm begging you. Oh, here we go. The bar's all the way.
Yeah,
It might just work.
when in doubt, just put the bunny of Lem on there and. Oh, I mean, look at the stream.
Look at the stream. What happened with the stream?
Now look at the stream.
Aww. He's so cute.
I can make it look like he's lemming you.
He's lemming me.
There you go. That's entertainment right there.
Well,
Top
I'm
tier.
here finally.
Oh, you're actually in the game.
I'm in the game.
It still says waiting for players.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of, you know, the starting animation where you put the ball in the game? I'm stuck in the middle of the animation.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Okay, we're back to the blem. Oh no, you're done. Oh no.
Oh.
No. All right, blemming.
I am in hell. This is hell. I'm in
Oh, we
hell.
started. Oh no, wait. Are you still here? So I assume everything's good.
My thing is all fucked up. I'm stuck mid-animation. Like, it would look like it would lag on your end, but it's actually that bad.
Oh my! Oh no, that was. I probably want to do it a lot harder than that.
I'm stuck. Help me.
No, I'm not going to help you. You're my competition.
Help me.
I think I'm going to win. Oh no!
My screen is black. And
Well,
I don't mean to be racist, but that's not good.
That's a good sign.
My screen is black and it has like one little white line in it. It has the UI and everything. Give me 1 second.
All right. We're back to Millennium Entertainment.
Oh my gosh, it still hasn't loaded? Why?
Well, I've won.
Well, congratulations. It's like a sparring match with both hands tied behind my back. This is awful. I am so sorry. Oh, we got a spinning scroller of death. Oh, Golf EXE not responding.
This is how bad you are at gaming.
Bad I am at gaming. I can't even play the game. Well, okay. It crashed. It's over.
Well, I definitely won. I think I'm the greatest, and no one can ever beat me at golfy now.
Oh gosh. We are in hell. This is hell. I would like to get a win just once today. Just one time.
I think
Numero
no.
uno. No, you don't want me to win?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
because then
sometimes you win,
you know,
sometimes your game crashes.
If you win, then I don't win. So.
Well, if I can't win, my game crashes and you're by yourself.
That is true.
Yeah. See, that is true. So I guess we're playing
But
Arkham
I win
Knight.
the game still.
Yeah, you can't. You did on a technicality.
Well,
but I got more bunny
on a
kisses than you did.
That is true. But on a technicality, it's still a win.
I won the bunny kisses though.
Not everything's about bunny kisses.
I'm pretty sure it is. Go ahead and start up Arkham Knight. Do you have it started? You getting it started?
I've told Steam to start Arkham Knight. I don't know if it has actually started yet, but it will do something eventually.
Well, on the bright side, if you're playing the game, that means I can look at chat. How's it going, chat? Is anybody here? Is it a ghost town?
It's a ghost town. Alex Halo's here.
Alex Halo is here. Hells to the yeah. How are you doing, buddy? We got at least 2 people up in here. This stream is booming.
We're currently just changing the stream icon.
Oh, you're changing the
stream must be scheduled in the future of 1 year. Please edit the start time. What? I want to change it to Arkham Knight with Eerie the Ghost. Save changes. The stream must be scheduled in the future within 1 year. Please edit the start time. The fuck's wrong with you?
Is that the YouTube streams?
StreamYards is being an ass about me trying to change the title. Okay, YouTube. How about you? Can you allow me to change the title.
Dr. Crow's Carnival says that 30 is not old. Yes, it is. And don't you
It
lie to me.
absolutely is.
Yes, that's a grandpa age. 20s is like getting your life started, own some properties, open up a bank, you got your budget, so get your life started, have some kids, get married a little bit, 30 is like 1 foot in the grave, geriatrics home. You know what I'm saying?
If you're 40, what are you still doing alive? What's the point of life when you're 40?
Yeah, what business do you have being alive at that point? Like Lit Dev, he's an old man now. He old. He's 30 something. He old. Dr. Crow's Carnival Comics, he is also old. He told me that All American Red Squirrel is 28 years old. This woman does not even have an apartment.
Wow, what a fucking loser.
What a loser. Yeah, open a bank. Just open a little bank. Get your life a little bit started. Finance your first car. Sell your soul to this car.
Also, I want to point out that my score is higher than TK's. He can suck me.
Uh-huh.
Look,
Red Squirrel is not 28.
Botham's greatest.
Wait.
It is me at the top with TK way below me. Look, that is...
Suck my nads.
You have nads?
I don't know. Suck the little spacey bit at the bottom.
The Pete.
Oh, okay. The gray squirrel is 28. I thought red squirrel was 28. I misread that. Well, she's still old. And then he's like, Superman is in his 30s. And I'm like, yeah, that's why Superman's doing fantastic. He's opened a bank, he's got a job, he's got somewhere to live, and he's dating Lois Lane. He's almost ready to marry her. 1 foot in the grave, he's almost there. Dr. Crow's Carnival says, I don't remember this sass being something I paid for. Well, sorry, it comes as a package deal, buddy. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
There's something funny.
What's up?
Okay, so how old would you think the founding fathers were when they founded America?
Damn, like every single painting and portrait, they are decrepit, dude. Like they are old.
Well, how old do you think they were?
Yeah. They gotta at least look like they're in their 60s, 70s.
The oldest one was mid-20s.
Mid-20s?
The average age, I believe, was 24.
Our nation was built on the back of 20-somethings?
Yep.
Damn.
It's actually it's a much more relatively recent invention that politicians are old. Even world leaders, on average, used to be a lot younger than they are today.
Get the hell out of here, no way.
So it's... Because today we always associate world leaders with, like, old people, right? Because all politicians are old.
Congress is like a geriatrics home at this point.
That's partly due to how... over time, like the old guard have basically had to wait for so long just to get in power, as they've had to wait for the guard before them to basically kick the bucket.
Yeah, well,
and with longer life expectancies as well.
At that time, didn't they? Yeah.
You hesitate for a second, and he'll knock you out cold. That's what the night train is for. I'm ready.
I thought they were old. So basically, that's all just propaganda that politicians should be old people. And that's why the boomers have taken over, and that's why the boomers made everything worse.
Okay, look.
Thanks, boomers.
Let's be reasonable here. Would you want politicians to be 20-somethings?
boss says
I would want some politicians to be 20-somethings, not all of them,
Because
obviously.
you know, the moment you had 20-somethings in office, you'd get a Twitch streamer like, "Hey boys, if you vote for me, I'll show you my breasts. I'll start an OnlyFans."
This politician owns an
But
OnlyFans.
the
You should
power,
support
the
with your
power of
vote.
the horny is very powerful within the voting base of America.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute, isn't there like a minimum age you can become a candidate for president? It's like 35.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, so they like phased out the whole youngins being in power. Whose fault was that? It wasn't the founding fathers.
Nope. Maybe
What
they
happened till we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, huh?
Without taking out the militia troops on the roof of the clock tower.
Well, yeah, I forgot I was doing this.
That you were playing this game?
No, I forgot that I was like killing the people. I say killing, knocking out the people at the bottom of the watchtower. I could have sworn I did this already.
I'm telling you, he ain't gonna show. $50 says he's up there watching us right now.
You would probably have either a Twitch streamer or even worse, a TikTok live streamer. Have you seen those TikTok live streams?
No.
Have you seen like what's been going on? Like there have been people acting like NPCs in a video game on TikTok for like the little virtual gifts which cost real life money.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy. Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. Yes, 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 yes. Have you seen that?
No.
No. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised you do not know that. Gang gang, gang gang.
Look,
Like they act
I'm
like
not
NPCs.
someone that actively pays attention to anything that happens on the internet around me. Like I know very little about everything that happens on that has nothing to do with me.
Damn. How's it feel having a life?
I know more about like history and vehicles and crap than I do online stuff that's happening.
Oh.
I couldn't tell you who the most what the latest dramas are on the YouTube space.
Oh my gosh. I know too much about that. I am too invested.
Like in my mind, PewDiePie is still regularly uploading.
No, he's not. He hasn't for a while.
I'm aware.
He had a child. He had a whole ass child.
I knew he got married. I didn't know he had a child.
Yeah, he got married. His child is like 2 years old by now. I gotta say, PewDiePie is winning. You know who else? MatPat. MatPat was also winning. He was able to retire and like when you're a
winning
YouTuber,
past tense.
Yeah. Well, he still owns Game Theory and all that stuff. He's just not the voice of it anymore. But you know, when you're a famous YouTuber, you only have one job and one job only in order to make it in the YouTube space. Don't diddle kids. That's your only job. Don't be a creep. And PewDiePie
You do the
has done
thing,
that.
you do it right, and you don't have a
fuck it up.
pedophile scandal, and it works. It just works.
Oh gosh. Like there are two wholesome ones that I can name, and that's PewDiePie and Matthew Patrick.
It's really annoying how many YouTubers have like pedophile scandals.
I know. Why are they like this?
I don't know. Even Justin Roiland didn't get away from that.
Yeah. My gosh.
I still don't know what the fuck was going through his mind where he's like, oh, I'm going to roleplay as Rick and call people jailbait. Like, what the fuck?
I'm going to say something, and you're probably going to know exactly where I'm going, but I'm going to tell this story anyway. There was a YouTube channel. There were two YouTube channels that I followed. There was this friar, this Catholic friar, and he would just make wholesome like Catholic videos, you know, very wholesome. And he had this friend, and they would like review movies and all that stuff. Oh, nice. Turns out his co-host got removed from his place because he was accused of doing stuff, and the whole entire channel was nuked. And it's like, what the fuck? Why is it everywhere? Stop being weird.
So
Everybody.
we're about to see something.
Oh, what are we gonna see?
Well, I'm pretty sure you're about to see it.
Colleen?
Do you know anything about the Killing Joke?
What do I know about the Killing Joke? Oh, someone gets their face ripped off. I know that.
Handygram!
Jeez! Bro!
Oh, don't pass out just yet. Come on. Show a little spine.
Wonderful.
Bro. That's and Batman's just gonna stand there and just watch.
Well, it's a flashback.
Oh, it's a flashback.
Just wait till your father gets home. He's going to be furious about all this mess.
The Killing Joke was kind of an attempt for Joker to push Gordon over the edge and make him insane. So he purposely targeted his daughter and shot her.
Jeez.
And then, he then took pictures of her crippled, kidnapped Gordon, and subjected to pictures of his daughter on the ground, bleeding out and naked.
What? What?
Yeah, that happened.
That's fucked up.
It's also some people say it's also heavily suggested that there's an implication of rape
What?
involved. Yeah.
No. That's fucked up.
There's less implication in the animated film.
This is what happens when you drag your friends into the crazy little... I can't read that.
Into the crazy little game of ours. That was a smooth transition. I know.
That was very smooth.
Nothing like a trip down old memory lane, eh, Bats? And now a front row seat to the main event.
They should redo that scene, but they should make a mod and make her low punny.
His daughter.
Oh God, no! Got a little low
Batman.
punny.
I got a low punny. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want.
No one to get the Pokemon, Batman. Do whatever I want to them.
The night's still young.
Yeah, I'm still reeling. That's pretty fucked up. That's
Yep.
messed up. And I read Berserk with a smile on my face. I'm fucked up.
Just start reading Batman comics.
Hell yeah. But like, I know that there's some that are just weird just for the sake of being weird, like the one with Batwoman, with Batgirl, and like she had a miscarriage and it was Batman's child and all that stuff.
Well, that's the one I told you about.
Yeah, that's the one you told me about, and it's just weird for the sake of being weird. Like, why? Like, okay, I could see this. He's trying to push Gordon over. You know, it's got plot relevance. But, like, what plot relevance does Batman's miscarriage have on the plot? On anyone's character growth?
It's drama.
Of course.
This isn't your
Fucking
fault.
course.
Of course it is.
That's what I said.
Rain's done
Of course.
this to me. I should have been here.
There's something I need to show you.
We haven't got time. She's not like us.
Identity confirmed.
Yo, this game is cool as hell, I'm just saying.
It is very cool. I love Arkham Knight. It's
Hell
got
yeah.
story issues, but I love it.
She's strong, Jim. Stronger than you realize.
His daughter? Is that what he's saying?
Works for you.
Yeah.
This is all your fault.
I will find her.
Okay. All right. I'm going to twist it.
She's my family. My daughter. She's all I've got.
Oh, Batman's really hyping up his daughter.
Never.
Women's
Wait until
empowerment
Jim
did
finds out that
nothing.
he fucked his daughter.
Huh?
Wait until Jim finds out he fucked his daughter. Well, not in this continuity, thank God.
I'll do this on
Thank
my
God.
own. Stay away from my family.
Batman Arkham goes woke? Question mark. Go woke, go broke. Hashtag. He says Barbara Gordon's strong when she did nothing.
Quite well, considering. Of course, I wouldn't have told him, but that's
She
why
got
they
her
wouldn't
ass whooped.
see me. You've got a lot to look forward to, Bats.
One of the things that I do love about this game is the way that Joker just like constantly taunts you in
I
your
need to
head.
find out what happened to Barbara.
Yeah,
They covered their tracks by
and
disabling
it's Mark
the
Hamill
security cameras.
doing an amazing performance.
Municipal CCTV system. I should be able to monitor all access points to the
I
building.
miss Kevin Conroy's Batman. I'm definitely gonna miss all those performances because he's fucking great in it.
Wasn't Kevin Conroy also James Bond at one point?
I don't believe so.
I know he did
Oh.
something else.
Well, he's a voice actor. He does many things.
Oh. He's got a very quispy voice.
That's the Arkham Knight. He's
Scan that ass.
I need to confirm which car he
Ass
did or
scanning. Ass is scanned.
there.
She
That's
do
the
be
vehicle
thick.
they got Barbara away in. Those tires are Amertech D60s. I can program the Batmobile to track their unique tread pattern. It'll lead me right to them.
Unique tread pattern.
Yeah,
Don't
so he
like
scanned the
similar
vehicle,
tires.
and it's like, oh, this vehicle has this tire. I can track
Lockdown
the
talk
tire by
Authorization.
following where it went.
Batman.
Oh, okay. Like footprints?
Yeah, but
Now
with
that I
tires.
think about it, how did Scarecrow know to go after your
That
ice?
kind of doesn't make sense.
I mean, I had no idea she worked for you.
Well,
when I
you-
shot her.
It's like footprints,
got
but with
lucky.
tires. Tire prints.
Okay. Oh, that was cool. That was cool how that happened.
Looking for her head.
Now he's on the roof. That's smooth.
I always
Oh,
love the
if I
trope
only
of
had a
the
video
antagonist
camera when I
taunting a
swept
character
Barbara off her feet.
Yeah.
Jimbo had
Wilson
in their
Fisk.
heads.
Wilson
But
Fisk
Wil-
did that to Matt.
Yeah, in Daredevil season 3, and I love it. It's like all the ways he's torturing himself.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got them. Belongs to the right people. No way we're giving it back. Evacuate.
The tire tracks will lead me to Barbara.
He's got to get into his Batmobile in the coolest way possible every time.
Yep.
I want the Arkham Knight's name.
As do I, Master Bruce. He is presumably chosen.
Wait, this doesn't make sense. There are 2 tire tracks.
City.
There are 4 tires on the thing.
What do you mean there's 4 tires? What?
There would be at least a little bit of drifting and implication that there are 4 tires instead of like just 2. It just looks like it's like a sideways fucked up bicycle. I don't know.
That's true. Okay, you've got me there.
Imagine a bicycle, but like instead of one wheel facing the other, they're just facing the same direction, outwards, parallel.
Deployed a device. It's burrowed deep into the road.
Yes, I see it. Similar devices are being planted across the city.
Is Alfred balding really badly?
Yep.
Like, damn, bro. Like, you've got a billionaire boss and you can't even fix your fucked up
Well,
hairline?
you've seen what happens with
I should check that device before
Oh, I
I
need to
leave.
exit. Like, you see millionaires that lose their hair. Like even Donald Trump, he only kept his hair by stretching his hair over the rest of his head in a weird operation.
No.
That's why his hair's so weird.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Even, what's his name? Jeff Bezos. He's bald.
It's
Yep.
a bomb, Alfred.
It could be a
Well
personal
armored.
choice though.
Oh dear. In that
Wealth
case,
can buy you
There
anything.
are modern solutions for like balding. Some where they take hair strands out of like the back of like places where you're not balding, and they put them around areas where your hair's starting to thin out, and it encourages more follicle growth because it protects it.
Ah, like pubic hair. That
What?
would be weird.
Sir, the virus upload
What?
has destabilized the device.
No, like imagine like on your head, like you're balding, and then the doctors are like, "Oh, we're just gonna take hair from somewhere else."
Well,
And it's
I
like,
was
you
talking
don't
about like
really
the back of
have-
your head where you're not bald. I wasn't thinking pubic hair.
I don't
Because
know,
funny
that's just
enough,
what I thought.
like you don't usually bald over your entire head. You usually bald in specific spots.
Yeah,
Usually starting at the front or the back.
yeah, but like hypothetically, like you could get a transplant, like using your pubic hair on your head.
I mean, you could, but I don't know why you would.
To cure balding. Like, there's got to be a billionaire who's tried it. Like, let's be real now.
Why would they?
To not be bald. The lengths that you know the lengths that Donald Trump went through to not be bald.
Yeah.
There has to be other billionaires that have tried it.
And we know that Boris Johnson also did the same.
Imagine if Boris Johnson did that though. He's like, oh, I don't need hair right here. I need it up here. I don't have any hair anywhere else, so might as well make do.
The thing I always find funny is that, like, bald is considered sexy, having hair is considered sexy. The only thing that's not considered sexy is in between of balding.
Yeah. Like in your 30s, right? Am I right, Dr. Crow? Am I right, Dr. Crow?
I personally attack the dude like that.
I was just joshing him in DMs about like how old his characters were
That's it, Dark Knight.
in their 30s.
The whole city wired to blow. Try and disarm the explosives, and you'll face even more of my drones. You see, I've waited years.
There's some things money can't buy, they can't fix, like male pattern balding.
A charred crater if they try. Sir, that warning was broadcast publicly. I suspect the Arkham Knight wishes to discourage outside intervention. He's on our tail! Outrun that thing! Come on, lose it!
What are you trying to do?
He's coming
I don't know.
Oh, are they
It's
trying to
like
block you?
no. They're because it's an open sandbox essentially. Well, not sandbox, open game. Essentially, I've just randomly run into criminals that are like, "Oh no, Batman's after me!" And yeah, like there are just lots of people who are just around the place like this.
Oh. Just to make it fun.
Okay, does it just end here? Oh, there we go.
Alfred, the Arkham Knight's trail leads into Miyagani Island. Lower the Mercy Bridge.
The what island? The Miyagami Island?
We're locked out.
Yes.
The militia must have hardwired into the transport control system. Find me their access point.
Right. Tracing the network traffic, it seems to have all been rerouted to Grand Avenue Station.
Then that's where they'll be. I'll proceed
Well, I
on
guess
foot to take
we know
over
where
their
we're
access
going.
point. I'll contact you when you're
Yep.
able to lower the bridge.
Be careful, sir.
In Arkham, is it just nighttime eternally?
No, this canonically takes place in one night. Also, this isn't Arkham, this is Gotham.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Sure. Yeah, so the game canonically takes place all over the entirety of one night.
And then watch, you have like more than like 40 play hours on your Steam. on your Steam Deck.
Yeah. That's one of the points a lot of people make with the game is like, how the fuck has this all been done in a single night?
What did you do, hero, to enkindle such hatred?
You know what I really want to rewatch? I want to
Yeah.
rewatch Batman Beyond.
Militia. I need to clear them out.
Like the intro, it slaps, and then the setting,
It does.
freaking slaps.
Good. We're gonna need it. You think he's coming?
I should watch that again. Damn. I don't know how long ago it was that I watched Batman Beyond. I think I watched like parts of it.
Accesses that terminal. I don't know.
It's like in my memory somewhere, but I just don't know how old I was when I watched it, or any plot points.
Sure. I love how the intro is much darker than the actual show.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like when you watch that intro, you expect the show to be much darker than it actually is.
Because it's Batman.
Not because it's Batman. It's because like it's like empathy or greed, whatever. Like all
Oh yeah,
kinds
like
of,
they
like
flash like words and like there's like dancing.
it's
in,
like really
like a
grainy
fog.
and shit.
Yeah. Alex Halo says maybe Batman thinks it's only one night. Hmm? Maybe.
What's that? I'll shoot him down and see what happens.
Let's shoot him down. See what happens. Oh shit! They saw me.
Got him! Batman, my location! Get him! Stay focused. Watch the blind spots.
But I do think that's absolutely hilarious. They saw someone dangling and they thought, let's shoot him.
Get him down and see what's wrong with him. We lost him.
Execution style.
Down.
You know, there was that kind of situation in real life, actually. Did you hear about like the situation here in the United States about that guy that was protesting Palestine, so he lit himself on fire?
Yes.
The proper term is immolated himself.
Yes.
There's footage of it. And then when the cops approach him while he's burning, one of them just pulls out his gun. And it's like, what the fuck? Why? The cop just pulls out his gun at the burning man, not helping him. He's like, he's going to shoot him or something. It's like, okay. And so many people made jokes. So many people made jokes.
Sir, stop resisting.
So the joke that I heard people say was like, oh, they saw a man and with his skin turning black while he was burning, and his instincts kicked in as a cop. It's so dark.
Planting mine on vantage point.
Oh shit, he saw me.
Oh! He just landed right in front of him.
Well, I was trying to jump behind him. Oh shit.
I love how periodically there's just little bats flying around. Like he could just summon bats whenever.
Some of them out up his ass. Surprise!
See all those bones? They're about to be broken.
Batman just goes up to someone and is like, I can see your bones.
With the Arkham Knight's men taken care of, I can use their
I
uplink.
can see your bones, Batman.
There's
I
a
can see yours
joke
too.
where in Doctor Who, where there's a alien named Strax and he's a Sontaran. Remember those, like those potato people? And he goes up to one of the companions, Clara, and he does a medical check on her, and they make a boob joke. And what they do is they have Strax with medical equipment, and it's like an X-ray where it kind of like it makes your bones visible. And so like he's going over it, and then you can see on the camera like you can see straight through the bones, and it's like, oh yeah, excellent spleen. And so like in reality he's just like staring at her tits, but like what he's actually doing is staring at her spleen.
Oh, okay. I gotta see that clip. That sounds pretty funny, actually.
I'm sure we'll get to it eventually.
Isn't that Bob?
There's some Strax jokes which I think very much land.
You don't really believe old Jimbo's gonna forgive you if you.
It's been a hot minute since we watched Doctor Who, huh?
Yeah, it has, because we've been focusing on Daredevil.
Yeah, we actually are committed to finishing something for once.
I'm rebooting the network.
Instead of just watching something for a little while and moving on.
It's time to face your one true nemesis, Batman.
Oh god, joke. Riddler, fuck off.
Enigma. Contact me when you're ready with the bridge.
Riddle me this.
No one cares!
Visit an abandoned orphanage.
Eddie, sweetie, you confused me with Robin. The big guy and I aren't all that close.
Oh, I know. It's because of what will happen to his feline friend if he doesn't get here in time. Shocked, Dark Knight? Stunned? You didn't expect this, did you?
I'm gonna give
That is because
Nigma
you are no
Ligma.
match for me, Edward Nigma, the
So
Riddler,
sad that he's about to die from
your
ligma.
intellectual superior.
Nigma
Did
called
you think I
Ligma.
would just forget our last meeting, Dark Knight? You humiliated me. I know you will not beat me this time. It is utterly impossible. You cannot do it. I have
Riddle
won
me this,
already.
Batman.
I
Is
will
it
not
gay
forget
if I'm
so
getting
lightly.
paid?
I will stand triumphant before the corpse, and after
Is it
this fight,
gay if I have my socks on?
Edward's mind, your final thought will be how I
Is it
have
gay if you kiss the homies goodnight?
come to the orphanage, detective, or she dies.
It's kind of funny how the riddle with every single iteration, the Riddler gets more and more nerdy.
He's just a fucking loser.
He kind of is.
He's a nerd that Batman just beats up.
Like he doesn't have
That's
any
the Riddler.
superpowers. Like he's not crazy. He just really likes riddles and crossword puzzles.
Like, he doesn't even have this complex motivation. He's literally just, I really, really want to prove how intelligent I am. So therefore, I'm going to challenge the world's greatest detective to some riddles.
If he wants to prove how intelligent he is, just go to Yale, dude. Like, oh, but they don't appreciate me there.
You should just become a Redditor.
You should just become a Redditor. Absolutely. Alex Halo says it's only gay if the balls touch. It gives it a 500% gay super boost.
I love that video you sent me once where it's like lesbians aren't gay because the fact that it's two women cancels out the gayness.
It cancels out the gay. They're 0% gay.
It's 0% gay.
Oh, and it was like an anime girl.
Oh, it's like the Traps
With the
gay
gravelly
video. And
Oh,
it's like
Traps?
that VTuber with like the deep voice.
Yeah.
Like
I love that guy. He's so funny. It's Tonkatsu Sinclair. That's who he's called.
And the rest of those punks. Nigma's the man.
When Alfred has rebooted the system, I'll be able to bring the Batmobile onto Miyagani Island.
Like I don't like VTubers. I don't like when real people are acting like
I
cartoon-
don't like VTubers, and I disapprove of what they did, but
Yeah. But Tonkatsu Sinclair, he's my favorite. Simply because he like takes the whole anime girl aesthetic and just makes it like a gravelly 40-something-year-old man voice. It's so funny. And he says the most outrageous shit. It's so funny.
where's Nigma?
Riddler has Catwoman. Tell me why. I don't know anything, I swear. I just tied her up and left her inside.
They always start with, "Oh, I don't know anything."
Got a clue. I just brought
I'll tell you nothing. Tell me where Catwoman is. I swear I won't tell you anything. Tell me where Catwoman is. Oh, okay, I'll tell you. What? I just really can't handle being asked questions 3 times.
Oh, question marks. I wonder if we're close to the Joker. I mean, the Riddler. I'm so stupid.
Yes, you are. Nice.
Just to make sure that you knew she was right there, they had a big screen that's just live streaming her face.
Batman? That had better be you. And you had better...
Keep still.
I wonder if this is a trap.
Perfect. What little girl doesn't dream of being bait for her strapping Dark Knight?
We're leaving.
You might be, but I'm not.
Ah, both contestants are finally here. Tonight, folks, we've got riddles galore. But first, let me introduce my beautiful assistants. I'm growing tired of my dependence upon the least useless dregs I can scrape from Gotham's utterly uninspired underbelly.
So he made robots.
Why rely on
Yeah.
others when you can design, program, engineer, and
He's
manufacture it yourself?
He's a robot builder now. Riddler's always been lame. He has never not been lame. They had to try to make
They
him
try
cool.
making
They're like,
Riddler
"Oh,
cool. It's not gonna happen.
then the Riddler was in the Batman, and he just turned out to just be another Redditor. It's like, dude, like, come on, man.
This one's calling me a Redditor.
Let's just say you were approached by DC, right, Shiny? And they told you have to write a story about the Riddler and make him freaking awesome. If you can, what would you do? What kind of changes would you do?
I don't know.
No doubt you
Like
enjoyed
that-
that, Detective.
It's
the most fun you'll have all night.
one of the greatest strengths that Batman usually has is how many like tragic characters he has, like how many tragic villains
Yeah.
who are usually like victims of themselves to a degree, which is part of the tragedy.
Yeah.
But,
What's the Riddler's tragedy?
Don't just stand there,
That's the thing. I don't really know what makes the Riddler tragic. Like he's just kind of like, oh, I'm really egotistical. Like I don't really get why he turns to a life of crime. Is like I'm just a fucking like he's just a nerd. That he's a criminal because he needed to be for the story.
Of course I'm saying.
I remember in the Batman the Animated Series, there was like this calendar villain, and it was like this.
I just want to pay attention to what's happening on screen right now.
The sauntering.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Go through the damn door.
My claws.
So I just really need to get a good look at this. Perfection.
The funny thing is, in StreamYards, it's our avatar.
Oh, it's completely it's censored.
I am as excited to reveal what is.
Yes, girl, work it, strut your stuff.
But all in good time.
And none of these doors functioning.
Sorry, Batman. I'm not really in the mood for a smoldering silence right now.
Batman's just gonna stand there and just watch her.
Yep, that's what I would do.
Don't keep me waiting.
Sir, I've regained control of the bridges.
Good work. I'll
Alex Halo says, I think it's impossible for him to lie as well, so he talks in riddles.
Well, Batman.
Yeah, a lot of adaptations have him, so it's like if like someone challenges him to a riddle game, like he compulsively has to tell them the truth. Like he just can't lie. Like, it ruins the game for him too much if he lies.
Okay,
because,
interesting.
Like he's compulsively about like proving how intelligent he is. So he doesn't see it as a fair game if he doesn't tell the truth.
But like I'm imagining with the whole like, oh, he's not allowed to lie. I was thinking like of Pinocchio, like, oh, but like wait, his nose wouldn't be able to grow. So
like what would be growing in Riddler's case?
Safety is on all of our minds, sir. Good luck.
Say that again, but nice and slow.
Some adaptations have Riddler have this weird crush on Batgirl that's like one way. It's like it's not reciprocated. That's another one I found weird.
Really fast. What would Riddler be growing if he lies? Imagine that. Alex Halo got it really fast.
He gets an erection.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Alex Halo got to it faster than you did. So imagine in the Batman universe, every time he tries to tell a lie, that just happens.
Every time he tells a lie, he gets an erection.
Yeah. And that's why he talks in riddles, so that way that doesn't happen. And nobody could find out like what his traps or his riddles really are.
Alfred, I'm at the
Where are you hiding her? And then he's like, it's not here, and it's not there. She could be anywhere.
Duly noted.
And then he's like, where? And then he like starts choking out the Riddler, and he's like, where are you hiding her? And he goes, she's not in my basement. Don't check my basement. And then he just gets aroused. That would be hilarious. And ever since that day,
don't mind me as I pay attention to the game.
Batman took out a drone.
Ever since that day, the Riddler could never tell a lie.
Alpha target just hit a Diamondback. Armor breached. Arkham Knight Command.
Oh, I should write that. That would be funny.
Back on the island.
That would be hilarious.
Now, Sergeant. Establish roadblocks. Lock the island down.
But then Batman thinks it's because he's choking him out, right? And so now he has to like dodge Batman and just have to like give him videotapes and stuff of him telling riddles and all that stuff. And that's why he can't tell him anything in person because he's that embarrassed. Oh gosh, that'd be so funny.
I know, so like in the Batman, for example, they tried to make him like motivated to turn to crime because of like injustice. They basically turn him into like a social justice incel, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But like to an extreme degree where he'll actively murder many people for. I don't really understand that part actually, why he's so interested in killing lots of people. If like his from what I remember, his motivation is that he and himself and many of us see themselves being screwed over by like the elites.
Mm.
So his plan is to flood part of Gotham.
Uh-huh. And what is
Like
that
that-
supposed
that-
to accomplish?
Exactly. Like to me, that's just gonna people that's gonna harm the most is like the working class of Gotham.
Right. People who have to walk instead of drive. People who have to drive instead of
Oh
take
no, but
a
like
private jet.
if people's workplaces are destroyed in the city, it's majoritively going to be like the employees which are going to be fucked over if like all
Right.
their workplaces are flooded and crap.
I'm gonna screw over the billionaires by flooding Gotham. Stupid. It's so stupid.
Drones offline.
The Riddler was a Redditor and he was bullied in school for
Like the problem with turning Riddler into like a social justice figure is that that's kind of like what fundamentally he's not.
mm-hmm.
Like at no point in there's just like his ego of showing that he's the most intelligent really come out if like he has a genuine gripe about like the political system that he's like we have all been fucked over by the political elite and that's kind of true.
Yeah.
And it's
Damn it. Rattler's taking damage.
so it's a bit like
You know who else is also the elite? Batman. He's Bruce Wayne. He's a
Yeah.
billionaire.
well that's one of the bits that like Riddler obviously gets wrong where he believes that like he has that big thing against Bruce Wayne because it's like people see him as a tragic figure and everyone feels sorry for him but they don't feel sorry for all the other orphans like me, etc.
I see. Glib is here, by the way. What's good,
Hello,
Glib?
Glib.
Glib says he wants to drive.
Well, too bad. I'm driving. There's only one steering wheel on the Batmobile, and I'm driving it. We can't both drive.
We were just wondering, like, what's the deal with the Riddler? Because he doesn't seem
Yeah,
that
Riddler
bad.
is one of our genuine. Well, not that he's not that bad. It's that
Well,
he's
still-
not that.
He's
He's a difficult character to make compelling, most certainly.
yeah, that's what I meant.
And we talk about in the Batman, it's
Car's
Ca-
empty.
the Riddler
The Arkham Knight
doesn't make a whole lot of sense, at least to me, and what I remember
should
watching it a
examine
very
the
long time
vehicle more
ago.
closely.
Yeah,
And that if you really think about it, it kind of like the Riddler, as far as he's always characterized as someone who is just absolutely about ego, and that's the whole reason why he became the Riddler. Is just, but I don't even think that entirely makes sense. Is to boost
there are
his
a lot
ego,
of
he
Batman
turns to
villains that are
crime.
about ego.
Yeah, but like usually there's a reason why they turn to crime. Riddler is exclusively ego.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like there is
But that's,
there's
kinda
nothing
dumb.
else there.
Because like a lot of the villains are already about ego and then like something else. Like ego like drives their actions. Meanwhile, the Riddler just ego. That's it. Okay, someone's a superhero just because they have a cape. Like you have step one. What about the rest of it? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm probably not articulating it very well.
What is this ground? No evidence on the ground. Oh, the driver. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Oh, he's flying.
He really did fly. He was going at some speed. I generally don't know what I would do if I had to write the Riddler.
Driver's face. Oracle must have been in the passenger seat and deliberately caused the crash. Clever. I should check the
Hey,
area.
Glib, how would you make the Riddler cool? If you had to write the Riddler and you had to write a Batman episode and the Riddler's backstory and all that, how would you do it?
I still find it fucking hilarious that he's just a Redditor in the Batman, essentially. Like he's a Redditor incel.
He's a Redditor / QAnon.
The door was torn off during the crash. If I can find where it came to rest.
He kind of is QAnon, isn't he? It's kind of funny.
Mm. It's difficult to make part of Riddler also like justified as well, which is another thing that Batman like sort of tried to do. Like, not like entirely justified, but like has that understandable reason. Like say
sympathetic.
Yeah, like Mr. Freeze, you kind of understand like why he wants revenge. Like he has been wronged.
Meanwhile, the Riddler, billionaires fled the city.
All billionaires are bad. That and to get back at the billionaires, I'll flood everything.
I do remember the Batman was a really cool movie. I saw it in theaters.
I really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah. Was that wasn't a Zack Snyder film, was it?
No, it wasn't. It absolutely wasn't.
Like the shots felt nope, that's a lie. That's in retrospect. I didn't really know Zack Snyder's MO until I saw Rebel Moon. And that's when I like really paid attention. I've seen Man of Steel, but Rebel Moon was like, oh, this is Snyder. Now I know who I absolutely will never watch a movie from ever again. At first I thought it was a Snyder film, but I didn't really know who Snyder was. So the second Rebel Moon came out. Did you see it yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Really
if you do, you're watching it by yourself. I'm not watching it with you. The first one.
We had such a good time the first time around.
You mean you? You probably did. Oh gosh. Well, we did have funny moments, but like it was at my expense. Like I'm already dead, but I was dying even more. I could not feel much deader. It was awful.
Fucking idiot! It tells me what I'm looking for in the game.
You're barking up the wrong tree, Batman. Oh, you're looking for the car door.
Opened before the crash. Oracle got out.
He's reconstructing the crime scene.
Examine the reconstruction. Pinpoint where she landed.
I'm going to slowly crawl over there. He landed here. Doing no evidence.
She kind of like hits like a stylish pose.
Well, I have no legs, so I'm kind of like screwed here.
Batman has like a really accurate hypothetical picture of how the crime happened.
Oracle stopped here. Someone took a shot at her. I should analyze the point of impact for ballistic evidence.
How does he know that she got shot right there?
Well, he knows that there was a bullet shot like right next to his head because her head, sorry, because there was a bullet hole right there.
Oh.
So there was someone that came out. Oh wait, what? Aborted.
He says, "I'm not glib. I'm Batman. Shh, don't tell anyone. That's why I wear the mask," he says. Okay, Batman. Okay, so you trace the bullet back into the gun, and then he puts the gun in his pocket.
The caliber of the weapon is a match for the Arkham
Wait,
Knight.
so it was the back seat, the guy in the back seat that shoots her?
Yeah.
Matches his height. At this range, he couldn't have missed. A warning shot.
Ah. And Alex Halo says that he's Nightwing. We've got a whole role play in the chat here.
Just walks off.
I've missed something. Oracle knew she couldn't escape, but she caused this crash for a reason. She must have left a clue while crawling away.
Well, wait until she does something. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Oh, she grabs
Oh,
something.
there.
What is it?
She threw something.
That's some pretty good detectiving, Batman.
Mr. Wayne?
Lucius, Oracle left me the scrambler device at the scene of the crash. Decrypt the data so I can pinpoint the Arkham Knight's location.
This kind of thing was more Miss
I'm a little
Gordon's
bit
specialty.
invested, I'm not gonna lie.
See what I can do. But it'll
Like,
take a while.
you watch through the entirety of Arkham City, felt no investment, and the moment you see a girl get shot in the spine, you're invested.
It's just, I just cared to pay attention all of a
Wow,
sudden.
you really are
It might
like
be wise to establish
edgy.
whether this interlude
I'm surprised you don't like Zack Snyder stuff.
I fucking hate Zack Snyder. He could go die in a ditch.
I have no capacity for feeling anymore. It's been beaten out of me.
disabling the further
Oh, so edgy. And then the slow motion. The slow motion at the worst times. And it was like the most random shots, too. It's like he made an AI that's like turn on the slow-mo randomly.
It's like he wrote an expression in the video editor. It's like, okay, every certain frames, I want you to randomly insert slow motion.
Exactly. It fucking sucks.
Every 30 or 300 frames, there is a 2% chance of a slow motion.
And it's usually like nothing happening. Realm of the Moon was just an absolute drag to get through.
Hello.
Oh, Goblin Man.
Another side plot.
How many side plots deep are we on by now?
There's a few. You don't have to do them to even complete the game, but like they all have little introductions through the game.
Except he looks like
Ah.
I don't think I can do this.
Wayne Tower.
Oh,
If we can decrypt the Arkham
There's
Knight.
Batman
Hello-
and there's
hello,
a man that's
Azrael.
really called that.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for
Who's that?
surprise.
Azrael.
Azrael.
He's a
Dark
part of a
days
religious
are here,
cult,
Batman.
kinda. And he's
The
like
prophecy
descended
is
from
true.
knights.
From the ashes of Arkham City, the fires are raging, and Gotham.
That's kind of cool, not gonna lie.
What do you want?
I can see that same fire in your eyes. Before this night is through, that fire will consume you. Gotham will need a new savior, a new guardian, a new Batman.
I'm not finished just yet.
You cannot carry this burden
You know,
forever.
Azrael, I see that you carry a sword and that you wear chainmail. I don't think that's going to do much against
You
bullets.
will not kill. Then neither shall I. The Order has foreseen it. The time has come to pass the mantle to another warrior. To me.
If you can prove
I
it,
want to be the Batman.
the time is right, I'll consider it. But first, you must show you are worthy.
As you wish.
And Batman's actually taking this seriously?
Yep.
What?
Well, it's a character with a history. Like he's in Arkham City, but we didn't do his plot. Oh. Oh shit! I
Complete the challenge without getting hit to prove you are worthy.
okay. Okay, I can't get hit once.
You are not worthy.
You're gonna need a wheelchair with...
So now I got to go through all these trials and stuff.
Yeah, essentially, to prove that he's capable of becoming Batman, or like the replacement for Batman at the very least.
We were just trying to stop the Riddler, and now we're doing a whole.
I'm
trial
aware.
again.
Yeah, as a subplot to set up, it does jump around a
You're
little
stronger than I thought.
I gotcha.
You're ready to be challenged again.
That's a weird cape.
performance.
Good work, Alfred. Run the usual physiological tests.
Then am I to understand you're considering him as your successor?
None of us know what will happen after tonight. I'll be in touch.
Why would he entrust the leader of a cult with being Batman?
Well, that's why he's testing him.
I'm heading to
guess.
Wayne
But
Tower.
like the leader of a cult?
Night security protocols.
I'm not
That's
sure
like
he's
the
the
least
leader.
trustworthy
He's kind of
person.
like the Jesus figure of a cult.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know that much about Azrael other than like he was in Gotham and he was in Arkham City and Arkham Knight.
I think Azrael is like the name of an actual angel in the Bible. Don't quote me though. But
That
I
wouldn't
think he's
surprise
like
me.
I think he's like in the Lost Gospels, like the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Well, he is a like a ancient Christian like medieval figure in the into the cult anyway.
Ah, spooky. I like weird religious stuff. I love Azrael. I Google Azrael, and immediately the Undertale Azrael comes up. Azrael.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
Yeah, he was in the Bible. He was just not that important.
He was in the Broble.
He was in the Brubble. He is in the Bible as the son of Manasseh by his.
I wonder what the Broble says about eating Mormons.
Identity confirmed.
Grilled Mormons.
Better check the Broble.
Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough.
Mormons?
Tonight.
I don't know if I could do that.
Strength match. Location verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the
Hey, Celestial Falcon is here. What's going on, man?
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. But while you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts.
Now we're fixing up his car?
Yes. Select Batmobile upgrade.
An upgrade to your weapons.
So first we were dealing with the Riddler, then we were dealing with
Be a force to be reckoned with.
Oracle, and then we were dealing with Azrael, and now we're fixing up a car
Ah, you'll like
all
it.
in one night.
Wrote it myself when I saw what you were up against this evening. The drone virus hijacks the militia tank's weapon systems and causes them to target their allies. I'll be in touch as soon as it's ready. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here all night. It's not like I could leave this city even if I wanted to.
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago.
Also, that chess set, I think, is a reference, because usually there's a chess set in his office which opens up his access to the secret Batcave in Wayne Tower.
Just icing on the cake.
Ooh.
So this one, I think, as well. Yeah, usually there's like all kinds of like weird shit that's activated by like, oh, a little bust that scans you, and it's like, oh, What's this? Ooh.
You had to go and spoil the surprise. I was hoping to keep her under wraps until she's ready. Next generation disruptor.
Who is this guy?
A couple of
Oh, Lucius Fox. He's the tech
I
guy.
figured you'd appreciate it.
Ah.
He makes all of the gadgets.
I should have her with you later on this evening.
He's the Tony Stark of this universe. Got it.
Well, not really. Well, Batman's still Batman's the Tony Stark. He's the genius, but
I hope you can get Barbara back, Mr. Wayne. She means a lot to us. All of us.
Can you give me that? Yes.
Give me the
But
gun.
keep it the gun. But he's more just like
Hope you like the new car,
tech
Mr.
support.
Wayne. Looks like you
I
needed
gotcha.
that battle mode after all. Take care, Mr. Wayne.
Did Batman build his Batcave himself, or did like?
Well, he didn't mine it out, but I think he. I don't actually know how they often explain how he made it.
Like he always just has the Batcave, and it's like, how did that get here? How did you
Yeah,
get a
like,
car
even
in
like
here?
this, like when he just has like some scaffolding on a computer. It's like, okay, how did you set up the scaffolding?
You're right. I smell some bullshit.
How did you fit a giant penny and a T-Rex in this place?
Right.
They thought it might
And a
be
cow.
busy backing up.
The Bat Cow.
When the cops are away, the psychos will play.
Doesn't Batman also have some pink kryptonite on him?
What?
Does Batman have pink kryptonite on him?
Not
So like, because he has like
not,
all the kryptonites.
not usually. Sometimes you'll have regular kryptonite.
Heavy contact outside the tunnel. Suggest
Like you know what pink kryptonite is, right?
Yeah, it's the pink kryptonite's the stuff that makes Superman gay.
Yes.
target hit a drone. Armor still intact.
Why would he have the kryptonite that makes Superman gay?
He has the green kryptonite. Why wouldn't he have other kryptonites?
Confirm multiple hits. Over.
The fuck?
Also, what kind of
It's
doesn't
not
make
like it
sense to me-
grows on trees.
Armor holding.
Yeah.
He got a drone.
But what also it doesn't make sense to me is
It's not a
kryptonite.
collectible Funko Pop.
Batman.
It's not,
The Batman.
not like
He's
out
Batman.
to collect all the colors of the rainbow.
He collects what he wants. He's Batman. Also, how does kryptonite take away Superman's powers? Kryptonite is like
What?
a rock from his planet, like his home planet, right?
It's radio. Yeah, the idea is it's radioactive, and that specific radiation weakens Superman, dependent on the continuity. Sometimes it blocks his powers. Sometimes it actively kills him, like it's poison. Like it's a radiation. Or in the super realistic ones, or I say realistic, but the ones that try to explain it, they say like it's a radiation that targets Kryptonian cells and like causes them harm and to like die and degrade and shit.
Gives them cancer.
Like it also harms humans and it can give humans cancer, but it's like much more powerful against
Open the door.
Kryptonians.
Just a moment, sir. I'm
They
accessing
get
the building
cancer.
mainframe.
Lex Luthor actually gets cancer because he
What?
carries around kryptonite. Yeah.
He gets cancer because he has kryptonite.
Yeah, Lex Luthor gets cancer because of kryptonite.
There's another blast door.
In what movie?
Well, not in movie, but in like the Justice League cartoon.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll find it.
Oh,
In the Justice League cartoon, he gets cancer because he carried kryptonite on him like for years.
Getting there. Hey, I haven't heard from
jeez.
Barbara for a while.
That's
Is
the
she
cost
okay?
of protecting yourself from Superman.
She's working on something for me. It's important.
But she's safe, right?
Don't worry, Tim. Just keep working on that cure.
Which Robin is that? Tim?
That's Tim Drake.
Tim Drake. Okay.
The third, I want to say.
How very me of you. Now I can
I don't
see
think
why
there's been a
you-
Damien in this
After all,
one,
Jim
so
Rose
I
has
think he
terrible
probably is the third.
overreaction. Still, if you
Batman goes through a lot of Robins, doesn't he?
Yeah.
think of yours,
Every
maybe she wouldn't have
writer
mentioned
wants to
that.
create his own Robin that becomes like the Robin.
Why?
So, because it's like a ego thing. It's like so they can say, "Oh, I wrote this Robin,"
They're
and
stark
people
wrong,
used it in
Cassie.
this film.
Like me and you.
Like
Shame
they want their
never
own little
took part
legacy in the Batman stuff, so they all try to invent something.
Oh, I see.
So let's recap. Barbara's kidnapped, and let's face it, probably dead. You're
But
lying
like, they can never be Dick Grayson.
about it. And dear old
Yeah.
Jason, off on his lonesome. Save the day.
Need to push the button. What the fuck are these toilets doing there?
Not your best day at the office, Bats. Something on your mind?
I just love seeing the Joker in random places around the game. That's so cool.
Let Robin out of his cage. You can't force him to slave over your cure.
I love that.
Plus, if he gets himself killed out there, you won't have to tell him about Barbara. It's win-win. You think he's really gonna fix your nasty case of Jokeritis? Not a chance. I'm chronic, Brucey.
I just realized that Dick Grayson and Starfire are canonically a white Hispanic pairing because Starfire is based off of that one.
She's
Puerto Rican model.
orange. I know she's based on
orange.
Puerto Rican model. Look, you just want everything to be a white Latina couple.
I am just seeing things.
I
you
know,
what I mean?
know your game.
First it was GTA 6, and then it was the Cyberpunk anime. Just keep seeing it everywhere.
You want to see Hiccup and Astrid and Us?
I can't fight them.
Yeah. Well, they're not. Neither of them are Latino.
Yeah, but like you still characterize them as us. Like, oh,
Yeah.
the quiet nerd that comes into his own.
Let me
and,
explore romance for the first time in my life, in weird ways. I've never done this.
Like with any war, there are casualties.
I had to close my eyes for kissing scenes in movies,
Like that.
as
Well,
even in my late teens.
I seem to have sidestepped that one. Still, not all of us.
And then now I'm at a point where I can like look at something online and I'd be like, oh, that's us. That's definitely us. That's our dynamic. Yep.
That's
us.
literally me.
Who's that?
That's Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight. I thought Batman was the Arkham Knight.
No.
He just straight up shoots him in the side and he's not dead?
Yep.
Oh, and don't worry about Barbara. I'll take better care of him.
Oh, it's patched himself up. All right, he's good now.
Control room. Show him what happens when he messes with minds.
And he's okay now. He just got shot.
It's got a bullet in him. Break his leg.
You didn't kill him, you stupid.
Wow, amazing if you had a gun.
He had a gun. He straight up shot him in the side and was like not sure if he was dead, so he walked away.
Well, no, he
like,
knew he wasn't dead, but it was like he really wanted. Like, I don't think he's allowed to kill him yet.
Oh.
Like, in terms of literally, he's not allowed to kill him yet. That works.
Yeah.
Return to sender. Oh shit, I'm very low health. Oh shit, I tried to block that one, it didn't work.
Oof.
I imagine you probably start on low health considering you're short.
You should take better care of yourself, Patsy.
Yeah.
Woman there.
Him crouching down. Jeez. To taunt you and be like, "Ah, Batman, you fucked up this time, ah." My brain is mush. Just
It
feels
is.
mushy.
Like,
I know that's a normal occurrence.
yeah, for you.
I'm just trying to think of like conversation to make on stream. But then when I do, I keep stumbling over my words. Like I learned how to talk yesterday.
Batman just catches a sword in midair like it's nothing.
Why did he bring a sword? Everybody else has a gun.
No one's got a gun at the moment. They're all weaponless.
I thought they were shooting you with guns.
Nope. No one's currently shooting me with guns. Come at me, bro!
Also, why bring a sword when you can bring a gun? That's the real question. Isn't it kind of wild? He kind of got shot in the spleen like 2 seconds ago, and now he's up and fighting like nothing ever happened.
It's fine. Look, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't focus on it. Don't pay attention to it. Don't point it out.
I'm not sure how that guy got dead.
Cool.
Come here. Come here. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Trust me. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just come here. Oh no! Don't fucking heal us, dude. No. I disagree.
They can heal each other?
Yeah, well, the medic can.
Oh, so you gotta take them out.
I am very low health. Oh my goodness. No, don't heal this fucker. No, 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 no. Don't fucking heal. My hand and that fucking counter button. Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
About every 5 seconds.
They are whooping your ass.
Counter. I've been shot, okay? That's my defense. Oh, almost didn't catch that.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Only
I don't mean to
2
jinx
more
it.
left. One of them's a big one. Oh, no, block. Oh.
You're good. You're good.
Ooh, I'm getting used to this game again. Come on, down he goes, down he goes! Woo!
Hell yeah!
Don't mind me.
Didn't even look at the explosion. What a badass.
You're the only one who can bring a tank to a fist fight. You're just the only one afraid to use live rounds.
Bring a tank to a fist fight. Bro, I got shot in the spleen. You're not the only one who could bring a tank to a fist fight.
That guy doesn't know you very well now, does he? I think you're trapped down here. What kind of supervillain thinks a bullet to the stomach and a handful of tanks will stop the Batman?
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Batman. One's the gadget, but here we go. Good morning.
Oh, you've got a gun on the back on the Batmobile?
It's a cannon, yeah. It's a bat tank.
It's a tank now.
You were here the last stream where we played the first bit of the game.
Well, you have to fight tanks, but then I realized, oh, it's basically a tank.
Oh wait, how am I fighting tanks? With the cannon on the tank? Oh my goodness.
My brain's mush. I don't remember things.
Oracle and make the Arkham Knight pay.
Why is the Batmobile so white?
Going after the
Oh, that's the skin I put on it.
Then let us hope he has Miss
Oh, okay, okay.
Like, if you see like Rocksteady in big letters and it's got little bats all over it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I gotcha.
So what was the comment you were making about it?
Well, because I was like, oh, if it's supposed to be hidden in the dead of night, the last thing I would have is a white vehicle.
That's true.
But it's decked out in bats, so it makes it cool.
Batman.
Kind of reminds me of this one story that I remember seeing a long time ago, where there was this kid, this Make-A-Wish kid, because he had like leukemia or something like that, and his last wish was to like actually like be Batman. And basically, they got the whole town to like cheer for him as he went down the street dressed up as Batman. And
Oh,
they had like an adult dressed up as Batman, pretending to actually be Batman, pretending for him to be Batman. And another guy dressed up as the Riddler, and he had to like lock him in jail. And they actually took him to the town like precinct to like lock him up. It was so cute.
that is adorable.
Yeah, they called him the Bat Kid.
What happened to him? Did he actually
I don't know.
pass?
I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it if he did, but that was nice. Like
Yeah.
the whole entire his whole entire town got together to support him. Like that was so wholesome.
Woo. In the butthole. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it got right up.
Surprise! Can't lose me that easily.
And I also remember like people like gave out little newspapers that was like, oh, the Bat Kid strikes again, and it was a picture of him, and they were all like waving it around the town. It was so cute.
The driver isn't the Arkham Knight, but he'll know where I can find him.
Who's this guy?
How does it feel to be chasing the wrong man?
It's just a guy who like tricked him with the voice changer.
Oh.
Where is the Arkham Knight?
You won't find him.
You think I didn't know you were tracking my broadcast location? Here's a lesson, Batman. I know how you think, which means I know how to beat you.
Where is
We're
he?
really not that different, are we, Batman?
Barbara Gordon. She's ours now. Can you imagine what the Knight's going to do to her?
Employee of the month, ladies and gentlemen.
What are you doing? No, you can't do this.
Oh. I thought Batman doesn't kill.
He doesn't.
I'll tell you, I swear.
He's bluffing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Please, stop. No,
I'm just leaving him like this because I can. Like he's already broken, and I'm just gonna break him further. No, I don't want to. I know I am.
if you kill me, you won't know where he is.
I could live with it.
You're crushing my head.
Yeah.
Let me speak.
I mean, that's kind of the
If
intention.
you kill me, you won't know where he is. Stop, please.
No, I don't want to feel like it.
Keep me alive.
No, I
What if
don't.
I actually do want to kill you? I don't know.
I feel in the mood.
You're just gonna torture this
I'm
guy
not entirely
forever.
sure why this is a gameplay choice. It's because like you just stay here forever. Like why was this programmed this way?
Oh, so you can't actually kill him.
Yeah. You basically just rev the engine.
Where is he?
He's gone to see the little man, the Penguin. He supplied the safe houses for the attack. The Knight's gone to pay him for his services. That's it. That's all I know.
Batman has
Yep, there
very
we go.
efficient ways to make people talk.
I'll move back to this.
Stop, please! I told you what you wanted!
Remember something else?
He uses a refrigeration company as a front. The trucks distribute weapons throughout the city.
What's it called?
North Refrigeration.
Thank you.
All right, back to it. No, oh.
Oh, jeez. Break his spine.
Alfred, I need you to find out everything you can about North Refrigeration.
Of course. May I inquire why?
Penguin Supply.
I want to
arms the
refrigerate
Arkham
something.
right
This
now.
guy's
He's
corpse.
the best lead we have to find.
I'll look into it right away, sir. I can see Mr. Fox is trying to contact you.
Lucius.
Mr. Wayne, your new Batmobile upgrade is ready to deploy. The Batwing is en route to Grand Avenue.
Sir, I've discovered an exploit the Arkham Knight was using to broadcast via your gauntlet. Rest assured.
I wish we had more people in the chat because I wanted to ask a consensus question,
To prevent further
which is
Cool.
like, how many people know about the cold case of Elisa Lam?
Very well, sir.
Okay.
Because I was curious on how many people actually knew about it. I know it's super famous. I was just curious how many people knew. Alex Halo says he doesn't know. I'm surprised you don't know. Like, it was famous at one point, and now it's kind of like a part of history at this point.
Sir, we just tracked a fast-moving
So basically, what that was, there was like this girl in this hotel. Why is the ship on top of the Batmobile? Did it just pick him up?
No, it gave him a vehicle upgrade.
The drone virus
Oh.
the friend or foe identification system of militia drones.
Interesting.
An infected drone will target other drones instead of the Batmobile. When deployed at higher weapon energy
Here
levels,
we are
this will affect
again.
multiple enemy targets.
Yeah, so the cold
Such a
case of
pleasure.
Lamb. I was talking to Dr. Crow about it. Basically, there was like this girl, and she went to a hotel with her friends in California. The Cecil Hotel. And the Cecil Hotel is very famous because it actually housed two known serial killers in history. And
Okay.
after the death of Elisa Lam, it was completely shut down. So what happened was, she went out, partying with her friends or whatever. But, after she got back, she seemed kind of normal. But eventually she started acting super weird, according to her friends. There's footage of her, like, in the elevator, and she, like, hid in the corner and just hit all of the elevator buttons. And she just would stand there with just the door open, and it's very strange footage. And then after that footage was taken, her friends reported her missing. They couldn't find her. And there was an investigation done. They were trying to find her. They just couldn't. And then weeks after, I don't know if it was a couple months or anything, Alex Halo, he says he doesn't know it. I knew it. A couple weeks later, the water was really messed up in the hotel, and people were wondering, like, why is it coming out a weird color? And then when they searched inside of the water tanker at the roof, they found her dead body in there, latched inside from the outside.
I feel really bad for the people drinking that water.
Yeah. So now it's kind of a cultural relevance of, like, if you reference like a water vat on the roof, that's messed up. And then there was a piece of media, which was Y2K, the game Y2K referenced her death and tried to make it like a multi-dimensional otherworldly, like, sci-fi gobbledygook story about her death, like, saying like it was they got lambasted for that one. And like, that happened in 2013, and to this day, like, no one knows how that happened. It's insane. So that's the famous cold case of Elisa Lam. And the reason why I bring it up is because Dr. Crow, while he was writing Red Squirrel, he was working on like the base of Red Squirrel, and he wanted to put it in a water tankard on the top of an apartment, and I'm like, I don't think so.
Still
I don't think so.
rooftops.
You shouldn't have come here.
Why not? You know where a squirrel would put a nest
Kidding me? When I heard
with the
about Barb,
North
theme.
refrigeration. Tell me what you
I
know.
don't know,
Wow,
put it in a
huh?
fucking tree.
Yeah,
Okay,
put it in a
squirrels
treehouse.
live in
to
trees.
smuggle weapons
They
out
get a
of
tree,
Bloodhaven.
like, dude,
Now, I think
something.
there's stockpiling arms right here in Gotham. The question is where.
Cobblepot's the best.
That
Yeah.
isn't
Barbara.
that.
I need to find that weapons cache. If I can intercept one of his trucks,
Is
it'll
that Damien?
Yes, no, that's not Damien. That's Dick Grayson.
If only you knew someone who's
It's
been
Dick!
tracking them movements. What? You didn't really think I'd come here without a plan, did you?
I'll handle this. You're needed back in Bloodhaven.
Come on, Bruce. Look, let me help. You can't do it all on your own.
It's too dangerous. I won't risk losing anyone else.
Alex Halo says, put it in a nuke instead.
Take a hint. But if you want to keep tabs on that truck, you're gonna need this. It's a prototype straight out of R&D. The old fox has outdone himself this time. I'll see you around, Bruce.
Man, the way it folds up is really cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
I can disable enemy using the disruptors.
Well, that's explosive gel. There we go.
I've only got 3 shots. I should pick my targets wisely. That disabled the firearm. If I use the disruptor again, it will explode when fired, knocking out the user and flooring anyone nearby. The crate's electrified now.
I don't know. I like looking into mysterious cold cases. You know, there's like a lot here in the United States.
Equipment
Yeah.
sabotaged. Time to introduce.
There's do you want me to start going off on cold cases I know? Or is that too dark for you?
Unprompted. Well, it's not exactly the happy clappy, like conversation which we tend to look for.
I mean, yeah, but it's a conversation.
I'd say I'd like to allow me to introduce myself as I beat everyone's fucking skulls, and they all electrocute themselves trying to open up the weapons crate. Return to sender. What?
There was a post on Twitter that Wendigoon sent, and he said that his wife's Roman Empire. You know the saying, "Oh, this is my Roman Empire." How often guys think of the Roman Empire or talk about the Roman Empire. He said his wife's Roman Empire was the cold case of JonBenet Ramsey, and that is also my Roman Empire. I think about that cold case a lot, all the time. And I'm just like, what happened? Cold cases are just so interesting because the bit of information that we do have is not enough, and oftentimes the evidence makes it even weirder. But they're also really sad, and it's like I would hate to be a cold case. You know.
Well, it doesn't tend to be a good thing.
A little motivation.
I know.
Man, I really want to be a cold case where I get murdered. And no one knows
I
what
wonder
happened to
what
me.
percent of
Man.
I wonder what percent of murders are cold cases. Oh, hang on, let me Google it.
Locked, even through buildings. As long as I keep the target in view.
Are you trying to kill us? It's Batman. We need to get out of here. Where are we going?
43%.
Are you stupid? That'll lead him right back.
The share of homicides with an unknown circumstance doubled from 22% in 1985 to 43% in 2022, as the report shows. What? That's almost half. That is weird.
Okay, I can't see him. You think we lost him? How do I know? Keep looking.
How common are cold cases? 250 unsolved murders. 250,000 unsolved murders. A number that increased by about 6,000 for each year. Jeez. That's crazy, dude.
We lost him. Thank God.
I'm gonna look up for England, too.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
We actually did it. Screw Batman. He's overrated. Couldn't even keep up with this.
Wow, that is.
crap.
Oh, metpolice.uk needs to verify that I'm human.
Well, that's gonna be an issue. On,
Huh.
go back to your base.
How come we're stuck up here while the boss holds his meeting? I guess he wants the
Let's
place
see,
kept
let's
safe.
see.
Oh. Batman, I'm more worried about Two-Face. I don't buy this alliance crap. Still, I'd rather work for
Grant,
Two-Face.
what the fuck?
What?
Do you want to know how many cold cases there are in England between 2002 to 2022?
Let me guess, 60%.
No. Only 350 cases of unsolved homicides.
Really?
Why
Is
is
that
it
high or
so
low?
low?
Wow.
What?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's from Met Police,
Out of how many? Like, what's statistically?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just
Okay. So the total, for the period, I'm going to read this article right here from metpolice.uk. For the period from January 2nd, 2022 to, oh, you guys have really messed up dating. Okay. The 1st of February 2022 and the 16th of June 2022, July 2022. The count of total record homicides, count of recorded unsolved homicides. Okay. The total amount of homicides for the period requested is 2,876. Only 2,876 homicides
In the entirety of England.
Yes.
Interesting.
In 20 years. What the
In 20 years?
Yeah.
That's honestly lower than I thought.
Yeah, that's lower than I thought too. I don't know. Am I reading this wrong?
Well,
Okay.
Like, what's it specifically count as a homicide? Like, maybe... I don't know. Uh-oh.
Is it for England or is it just for London?
Shit. No, I'm fucked. Oh.
Is it just the metropolitan area?
I don't know. Well, again, what's the statistic say?
I will make them suffer. Everyone.
It's not telling me like the location. Is this all of England? Is this just London? Is this fucking
what's the
Yorkshire?
website?
It's met.police.uk.
Metropolitan Police. So it's possible it's just London. I'm not sure.
Gotta hand it to the commissioner's kid.
But statistically,
like, all those
how
homicides, only
Okay, yeah.
350 are unsolved.
So that would make it.
They got plans for that one.
I'm trying to work that out in my head. So that's 15. I want to say 15% are unsolved. That's just guessing. Do you want to calculate that for me?
Say that again.
I off the top of my head, it seems like that's 15%. Unsolved.
350 out of how many?
2,000 to 2,000.
It feels like being hit with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, we're up here, and as far as I know, his car don't climb up walls.
Yeah, it's about 17.5%.
So fucking close! Oh yeah!
Yeah, you were close. That was pretty good.
Quick math. Oh, hello. Are you coming this way?
Okay, so there's a list of unsolved murders in the entirety of the United Kingdom, so all of it. What's the count though? This is a lot. Oh, this is like from the 2000s to current. How many results are there, though?
I'm surprised the Metropolitan Police are that efficient.
That efficient?
Yeah.
Guess you could say that.
Well, if only like 15% go unsolved, that's incredible.
So I found the Wikipedia of list of unsolved murders in the United Kingdom, and it gives me in batches from before the 1970s, the 1970s, the 1980s, the 1990s, and 2000s to present, and then just a list of people who disappeared mysteriously. Crazy, dude.
Like, an important thing to remember about statistics is that like the way that people measure statistics in different ways. Like as I talked about on one of the other streams, how misleading it could be, because like it highly depends on what you count as a homicide. Obviously, a missing person, like someone, a state might consider that to be a homicide and count it as that because they still count as dead or whatever. But it's like COVID cases. So COVID cases in China, right? So in the rest of the world, if you had COVID and you died, it was usually that it was counted as COVID because COVID made you weak. It weakened your immune system until that you died of something else. But China kept their cases lower by identifying cases of death to the thing they actually died of, not the thing that COVID. So not the fact that COVID weakened them to the point where they would have died. So imagine if like you had a breathing issue, and okay, let's say you got a viral infection,
right?
And COVID made you weaker. Like if you without the COVID, you would have been completely fine. But with COVID, it becomes deadly essentially. Like it has weakened to the point where it could affect you. So without COVID, you would have still survived, which is why it's counted as a COVID death. But China would not count those deaths as COVID deaths, which is why statistically their COVID deaths were so low because they weren't counting them properly.
I see. But
So,
then again,
those kinds of things like statistic fudging is very important to like look out for. Like to also take into account. Which I would not put the UK above that. Like it's less likely than China, but like it's still a possibility. Like I wouldn't put anyone above statistic fudging.
Yeah. I found the Essex police. So apparently this is like per like district or whatever. So this is the EssexPolice.uk, and the date ranges from 2000 to 2023. And let's see. Like it's a very small number. I can easily scroll to the bottom. Like how many is there?
With how shit Essex is, I would have counted it as I thought it would have been more, but
come on, do something.
Maybe they're all too invested in Botox.
6, 7, 28. There are only 28 cold cases in all of Essex from the year 2000 to 2023. Only 28 cold cases. But it doesn't say the overall number of homicides, so I don't...
He doesn't even know you're here. Come on.
Yeah.
Hello, Pingu.
The Arkham Knight, Barbara Gordon. Tell me where they are.
So that's who we had. The commissioner's little girl.
In the balls.
Alex Halo says, we just never knew what happened to the board enthusiast. Eerie says she just disappeared and a ghost... Eerie... Oh, he's addressing me. We never knew what happened to the board enthusiast Eerie. She just disappeared and a ghost showed up.
Do not lie to me.
Don't lie to me, Penguin.
He said he's about to leave
Baka.
over the West River. It belonged to him.
I don't know, Penguin. You've been acting kind of sus lately.
Won't do you any good.
Scarecrow's gonna break you.
Alex Halo says a New York politician wrote down a guy's death who got flattened by a truck as COVID.
Watch and learn. Gonna knock his head right out of the...
So China did not count COVID deaths as COVID. Meanwhile, in America, they counted everything as a COVID death. If you got flattened by a truck and happened to have COVID, well, you died by COVID. That's hilarious. I would love to like have a cold and then be stabbed and then they'll just say the cause of death was just the common cold. Not that I'd love for that to happen, but it would be funny if that happened. No one wants that to happen.
I love that Batman's picked up a bat and is now beating people with it.
They don't call him the Batman for no reason.
The Batman has a bat. Now he's unstoppable. And he has a vase to throw at you.
We have reached 2 hours and 15 minutes, by the way.
Where do you want to stop?
2 hours and 30 minutes? How does that sound?
Can't let any of these
That
weapons
works.
get onto the street. This cash needs to be destroyed.
Burn the
Well,
cash.
this is one way to destroy inflation.
Bruce,
Burn the money.
help.
I had it under control. I told you I need you back in Bloodhaven.
No, Scarecrow, these weapons, this all affects Bloodhaven too. The best place for me is here. Look,
With
the
this
amount
money.
Penguin has been running in a
With
gun.
I'd
this
love to be
money.
in a room full of money, too.
He must have the caches in the
With
city.
this money, specifically.
Search this place for evidence. It should help us locate more of Penguin's refrigeration drugs.
What a wanker. Let's put him out of business, eh?
That's what you sound like.
Do you believe that accent?
Shut the fuck up.
That he only puts it on. Eerie.
Close vault door.
Please.
Bye
What are you
bye.
doing? Bats? Come on. Don't lock me in here. I'll do anything. Want your laundry done? I'll do it. Help out, Alfred. You got it. I wouldn't like to be that guy.
I'm not far enough away to detonate the
So
explosive.
why did he have to blow up the money?
Well, it's just because it's Penguin's money. And weapons
Ah.
as well. So he's destroying the money and weapons because it's like hurting Penguin.
Hurting Penguin. Why?
Because Penguin's an asshole.
Alfred, find out everything you can about Simon Stagg.
The pharmaceutical magnate? Of course, sir.
That was the wrong direction.
Look at all these skeletons, corpses on the ground. Does this guy really have to blow his lawn right now?
Now, what have we got here? A good old-fashioned ambush. Oh, you wait there, Bats. Let your dear old Uncle Jay sort out these chumps.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Jay.
Shoot everything now!
Aw, he took a bullet for you, Batman. You should be thankful.
Although you do remember that Joker actually died in the last one, don't you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
And now
okay,
he's just
you
really messing
remember.
with Batman's head.
Right, now I need to remote control the Batmobile.
I need to find
Uncle
someone-
Jay gave his life for you, Bats. You should be thankful.
Did we get him?
I don't like what that accent does to me.
But you said you hit him. Well, I made a mistake. It was definitely you. You're the sniper. I'm more of a close-range fighter. That's what
The Harley Quinn voice is just so easy to do.
happens. He's probably
No, because you're like part New Yorker.
professional.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right.
We should just go collect the check and head out of this damn city.
But also she has like a back of the throat kind of like she kind of just throws her voice around anywhere she wants.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain unless you're like doing an impression, but like, yeah.
She can just do whatever she wants. I mean, not everybody could be a blonde bimbo like I can.
Alfred, what do you have on Simon Stagg?
Now let's see. CEO of Stag Enterprises.
Why are you so good with your voice?
Specializes
It's
in
not fair.
advanced medical research.
You know what? I did get voice training growing up.
Stagg's airships now. Scarecrow
I
was
did
on the
get voice
ship.
training.
That's our only link to
I
finding-
was a singer as a child. Well, as a child and as a teenager, and then I had vocal coaching at a point by an actual opera singer.
Targeted as soon as you cross the bridge.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll go in on foot and stick to the rooftops. Find me the
My,
secrets of those
you could look up my teacher because like I'm not in connection with her anymore. Her name was Eileen McIntosh. She was an actual opera singer, and she lives in Scotland now. But she actually taught me like a lot of vocal techniques. But it was mostly my choir director because as a kid I started singing in a church, and I was also the strongest voice there as I got older. So the more I was singing at this church, the stronger my voice became as I hit puberty. And even as an adult, it was still very, very strong. So out of the entire children's choir, I was the most powerful and most loudest voice. But even though I was the loudest and I was the most powerful, I was still very, very shy. So I couldn't sing on my own. I needed other people singing with me. And then she's like, "Hey, do you want to be the cantor?" And basically, what the cantor is just the lead singer, just someone who could sing on their own with the choir and do the church announcements from the balcony. And that's what I did for a little while. And she recommended, "Hey, you should get some vocal training." And she referred me to this opera singer who gave me vocal coaching, and that's what I did for a little while. And I remember I did a recital in New York. I did a little like recital. I sang Ave Maria. I mean, I think I did pretty well with that one. And then I sang God Bless the USA. No.
From that central
Yeah, God Bless the USA, because that's what my dad wanted. And because it was a pop song, and it wasn't a pop song, it was
active mode systems.
it was
Too long
it was just like one of those like old timey Americans kind of songs. But because it wasn't an opera song, I sounded awful. They recorded it and everything, and I'm just like, it's so bad. But yeah, that was what the song that my dad wanted. And but I got better, and I stuck to opera. I could also do some jazz. I like jazz. I really like jazz singing. Jazz singing is really easy because you just have to sing with a lower voice, and you don't have to belt anything. You rarely have to belt. But with opera training, I was able to sing a lot of classical songs. I sang in Latin, I sang in Spanish, I sang, I think, a couple of French songs. But yeah, it was really fun. And I just learned how to parrot, I have perfect pitch. Did you know that?
What's that? What's perfect pitch?
A perfect pitch is just like if you could choose any note, I can copy it perfectly.
A sharp.
You can't just name a note. You have to give me something to imitate. Like a parrot.
Okay. I don't know what to give you. I've got what to do here. What's a funny musical meme?
A funny musical meme.
All around me are familiar faces in worn out places, in worn out places.
Bright and early for the daily races. No expression. No expression.
I need you on my fucking karaoke team.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I sent you
Yeah.
a video of me singing, didn't I?
I think so. A while ago.
I was in church.
I've sent you me singing in karaoke.
Oh, was that? I thought that was your dad.
No, I'm pretty sure you've seen me sing at karaoke as well. Like you've seen both of because me and Dad did we did fuck, what was it? A Threshold, both of us.
Oh, I think I barely remember that. I think you did.
Animal noises, the creme de la creme, the feminine abyss. I'm bridging their threshold, staring to the truth till I'm blind. My body's
yeah.
stupid, stereo putrid, spilling out music in a raw sewage, reaching my threshold, staring at the truth till I'm blind.
There's a song I would really love.
It's so much harder to sing when you're drunk. And that's always the difficult part about karaoke. It's like it's doing it on like a difficulty mode.
Yeah. I would love to do karaoke of the Berserk theme song because of how famously terrible it is. But drunk. There's like an intro.
The only annoying thing is that while I'm gonna be there, it's like you can't drink because you have to drive.
Right, exactly. Here in the United States, it's not like not like that.
In the UK, just walk back from the pub.
Right. So if you and I went drinking, you would do all the drinking and I would do all the driving. That would be how it works.
That kind of sucks for you.
Yeah.
Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. No, don't ask why. No, don't ask why. Waboom!
You know what's always baffled me?
What?
The singers that have accents, when they sing, they drop the accent for some reason.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. It was weird because when you show me that video of your dad singing, he had no accent.
Partly it's because like you're trying to pronounce words differently when you're singing because you have like a specific pronunciation in your head and you're trying to match that pronunciation.
Mm-hmm.
And singers will often, when they write the songs, they often have to practice perfect pronunciation of the words.
Oh yeah, yep, that was a big part of my training.
Like there are certain singers which have had to try really hard not to sing in their accents.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a big part of my training because eventually, after a while of singing, you just start singing the vowels and not the words. Because consonants don't have a long, drawn-out sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the vowels that you can hold, right? Like A, E, I, O, U. Like, try to hold a K. You can't.
I do wonder, like, what I would be like if I actually had some vocal training.
I could probably give you some vocal training, maybe. I mean, like, you'd sound more defined,
so completely with no training, if you had to rate me out of 10, how shit am I?
You can hold a tune. Trust me, you can hold a tune.
I'm not sure about that. Not sure that checks out.
I've heard some not good singing, okay?
Animal noises!
I know people who think volume equals notes, and it's like, that's not how it works. Like, they think to sing higher, they have to sing louder. It's like, that makes no sense.
Wait, you've also heard me sing when I was under that bridge, remember?
Oh, yeah. You were singing Enemy, I think.
Good acoustics.
Acoustics. Yeah.
What if we did karaoke and did Enemy as a duet?
There's a service hatch on top.
I could do it.
I can use the remote hacking.
You're gonna have to do the rapping parts, though.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I can't do the lower note. My enemy.
I would think that you'd be able to hit it.
No, like I can't do it. Like my enemy. Like see, I can't do it. I can't hit that note. My enemy. I can't do it.
The hatch is locked from inside. If I can locate the control panel.
Oh, there was this one
I'm
jazz song
ready.
that my sister really liked that I sang. I was working one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. Walked to the mine. Oh yeah.
Shiny
You rode
FX the
16
musical.
times. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I
Ah, this is
can't
relatable.
go. I owe my soul to the company store. Yeah, that's the one.
That's my life. Well done. Me and Finn were, was it reminiscing about the songs we used to sing in primary school?
Yeah.
Like all the kinds of crazy shit. Like they just made us sing thousands of times. Like every single day would start with assembly, where we would have to sing a song.
What kind of
It's like
song?
fucking crazy. Usually like Christian hymns.
Really?
Yeah. I
When
told
I
you
went
about
to school,
this.
yeah. I thought it was like a whole class.
No, it's just in assembly at the beginning of the day, or sometimes like in midday. British, hymn. What was it? Primary school hymn. I'm pretty sure the moment any British person hears like these hymns, they get a PTSD flashback to when they were like 12 years old. Like, shine, Jesus, shine, fill my heart.
Oh, I know that one
the
actually.
Father's glory,
Mercy,
raise,
shine.
Spirit, raise, set our hearts on fire.
Yep.
Go with the. I can't remember the heart. What's the other one? The oil in my lamp, I pray. Give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning till the end of day. What else? We're literally just talking about this today. Shit. What else is there?
The Laughing Cavalier says we got the songs to one hymn muddled up at primary school. Should be Burn Spirit Burn. We sang Burn Jesus Burn. Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Just ran a quick diagnostics check. All clear.
Oh gosh.
What else is there? Like there's so many that we used to sing.
Check this place out. Mr. Stagg doesn't seem like he's got money worries.
So all things. I just Google searched on my phone. Oh, Lord of the Dance. What's the lyrics to? What was it Lord of the Dance lyrics? Of
Lord
the
of the Dance.
Dance lyrics.
Are you supposed to dance to this song?
No. Is this? I don't think this is the right one. Because the one I remember is Lord of the Dance said he, and I'll be the Lord wherever you may be. This oh Lord of the Dance said he, dance there wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the Dance said he, and be there or wherever you may be. Something of the I can't remember the rest of it. Like that's why I need the lyrics.
I mean, like, I don't know why Jesus is like, hey, I'm the Lord of the
I'm
Dance.
the Lord of the Dance, bro.
I only know like the Catholic hymns. Yeah, go ahead.
What about he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Yeah.
What about who put the fuck? It was just like who put the thing in, whatever. Who made flowers and something, and who God made all of these? Who put the hump upon the camel? Who taught the honeybees to dance? Who something of I can't remember this verse. Who made hyenas laugh?
That doesn't rhyme.
I can't remember the lyrics. Okay, it's that's vaguely what the lyrics are.
Did you have This Little Light of Mine?
What's that one?
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it
I don't think
shine.
no,
Let
it
it
doesn't sound
shine. Let
familiar.
it shine. Huh?
That doesn't sound familiar. No.
No. There was a.
I know the meme of let it die, let it shrivel up and die.
Yeah, no, that's not it. That's not it. There was also. Oh man, do you know When the Saints Go Marching In?
Oh yeah,
when
the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. It's funny how we sung Christian songs tons and never sung a single patriotic song in the entirety of
Really?
yeah, in the entirety of primary school. Like we never sang God Save the Queen, we never sang Rule Britannia.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the funny thing is, at my Catholic school for the 2 years, we sang patriotic songs at our assembly, which is crazy. After the Pledge of Allegiance, Ron
the
Harushin
Pledge
was
of
in the chat.
Allegiance is always not going to be like the most funny thing to me ever, like, especially in kindergarten cop, whereas where I first learned about it being a thing. It's so funny to me. Yes, small infant child, pledge your allegiance to the state.
I swear, when you say the Pledge of Allegiance, it's like waking up a sleeper agent, and then they will just
I
like
pledge allegiance to the
the
flag.
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it
I want to be
stands.
honest. It seems incredibly like fascistic.
Huh? Oh,
Like
fascistic.
to a
Like
Brit, it
fascist.
seems fashy.
Fashy.
Like, it is odd.
Look at the size of this.
I can see it from an outside point of view. That would look weird.
Bigger than your codpiece. There's no way you're going to be able to shift this.
And then we had patriotic songs after the Pledge of Allegiance, like America the Beautiful or the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies and amber waves of grain, and crown thy good with brotherhood. No, wait, I jumped ahead of the song. Across the fruited plain, America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good. No, Laughing Cavalier says that's the Blackadder theme. It does sound like the Blackadder theme, doesn't it?
Blackadder, his sword is something. Okay, fuck. Because the lyrics change. Fuck. I need to look at the Blackadder lyrics because it changes all the fucking time. Blackadder lyrics. It has just become a musical.
That's what that stream has become.
Like fuck Batman. Like so it changes based on the episodes in Blackadder 2.
Mm-hmm. Ron
Shit.
Harushin says out on the Air Force base I'm currently working at. They play the national anthem every afternoon at 5 p.m. Yeah, that sounds very American. Laughing Cavalier says this is the Joker 2, the musical. And then we have like, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Hell yeah.
Obviously, the only like the two like British patriotic songs that only come into my head is like obviously like God Save the King. Well, obviously now it's God Save the King, and like Rule Britannia, the Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britons never, never, never will be slaves. Rule Britannia. I can't remember the other ones.
Laughing Cavalier says, right up to the late 90s, the BBC used to play the anthem at the end of programming. They did that here in the United States, too. In, like, the early days. Like, not in the 90s, like, in, like, the 60s. Ooh, that's cool. That's a cool puzzle.
It uses gravity. The only times you really tend to hear British patriotic songs is like the proms. Or obviously any event that has the like royals involved.
Rowan Harushan says, shame it seems everyone seems to have lost their love for their country. These days anyway. Yeah, both political sides have made it kind of cool to hate on whatever the country's doing. You know, like, the right will always be like, oh, America's now becoming communist. And then the left is always like, oh, now it's fascist. And it's like, oh, America sucks because XYZ. Do they still do the Pledge of Allegiance in schools? I wonder. I know that they like changed the I think they changed the under God clause. Because it's like, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Like, that's the whole thing.
I'm not telling you.
But did they change the for God part, or did they, like, do they not do the Pledge of Allegiance anymore? I don't know. Evar Jance is here. He says, really shiny, Rule Britannia.
Well, we're talking about patriotic songs, and we're doing the whole musical bit, so...
Correction. Word yours. Soon there'll be scarecrows, and you'll be dead. You just need to decide how many pieces.
What is the national... Oh, wait, is God Save the Queen or Rule Britannia the...
okay, so God Save the King is the national anthem.
Oh. And it changes depending on the gender of the royalty.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I see.
So I personally wish I could change the national anthem to Blackadder.
That would be funny. Or to the Red Dwarf theme. It's cold outside.
Sky, no kind of atmosphere, all alone, more or less. Let me fly far away from here. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. So that was very out of tune.
Laughing Cavalier says they should restore the verse about rebellious Scots to crush to God Save the King.
I keep taking the piss out of my Scottish friend Blaine because in the city of York there is a law that if a Scotsman's in the street after midnight, you can legally there is a law that allows you to shoot them with a crossbow with no repercussions.
Do you happen to have some crossbows in your house, Shiny?
That's the problem. I don't have a crossbow.
You need to buy one. You can legally murder your friend. Y'all have like a lot of weird laws. It feels like there was like
because
this
like
one
at some point someone's made a stupid law or a law that they thought was fucking funny or something, and it's like it's been written into law and it's too much effort to get it out of the law. Like for example, it's illegal to handle fish suspiciously, and that had to do with fish poaching or whatever. Which that's one that a lot of people take the piss out of, like a suspicious fish.
Yeah.
Men are
but it's the way it's written into the law, which is the funny one. But like,
I mean,
you'd be
like, the way
surprised
I
how
would
many
handle
like
just
European
suspiciously.
cultures have like these kind of
Yeah.
laws. Like, for example, in Denmark, there's a law that any Swedish person that crosses the frozen river into Denmark, you can beat them with a stick.
I've been hearing about your
Oh,
efforts.
specifically with a stick. Okay.
With a stick,
have
yeah.
it
It's
wrapped, thank you.
there's all kinds of like weird, funny laws like
What did
that.
you do?
That literally just because they're funny, that someone decided
Lifting
that.
those cylinders.
Is there any laws that pertain to just like random Puerto Rican people? Like, oh, you can legally
yeah,
steal plantains from your Puerto Rican wife.
There's a
like,
law somewhere in America, I can't remember which state it is, that if you steal a bar of soap, you are forced to you wash yourself with it.
Okay.
Which is a really interesting one, which me and Lecter found fucking hilarious.
You're forced to wash yourself with it.
Yeah, you're forced to what? Like, if some state in America, if you have a bar of soap, sorry, if you steal a bar of soap, you're forced to wash yourself with it until it's used. Like, you have to finish the entire thing.
What do they do? Like, do they escort you to the precinct and like, all right, the soap that you had, use it.
Here's a river. Get to work.
Rowan Harushan says, apparently I asked my stepson and they stopped doing the pledge after the new principal took over. The Laughing Cavalier says Berwick upon Tweed claimed to have been at war with Russia from 1854 to 2004 due to a technicality in their local law.
Yes. Because I think in their local law or something, they're not technically part of the United Kingdom. They're a territory of the United Kingdom or something like that.
Oh.
It's because it used to be a city state, I want to say, or it used to be somehow contested or whatever. So it wasn't technically British, or like it wasn't technically included in some treaty or whatever.
I see. Y'all got some really funny laws.
Laybacks. I could feel you losing control there. A little more of that delicious fear gas, and it will be all over.
And the reason why a lot of stupid laws just don't get taken out is because, like, to get a law removed, it's a lot of effort.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You have to go into like all kinds of crap.
And then Parliament has to vote on it. Like, hey, who wants to take
you have to
handling
waste an entire
suspiciously?
session of Parliament about this to like remove.
And then
a
everyone's
law.
and whoever like proposes it is gonna look at them like, did you really have to waste everyone's time?
Do you really spend all this time removing a law about if you're not knighted, you're not legally allowed to wear knight armor?
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Like that. It might be specifically within the Houses of Parliament.
Oh.
Like, it is illegal to wear a suit of armor in the Houses of Parliament if you're not knighted.
I see. Interesting. So you can't wear a suit of armor, but you're wearing a space suit of armor, so it doesn't count.
Maybe. I don't know. It's not really specific.
Did you think you stopped me at Ace Chemicals, Batman? You merely delayed the inevitable. Gotham is mine to do with as I please.
Who is the voice?
Oh, that's Scarecrow.
His voice is magnificent.
He looks really creepy as well. Like,
oh,
physically.
jeez.
The hero who failed her. She has become your weakness, your obsession, dragging you deeper into the abyss. I could have her killed right now. It would be cruel, sadistic, brutal. But I have other plans in store for both of you.
I'm trying to think of a conversation piece. Oh, is that the Pink Panther theme?
Yes.
Did you watch Pink Panther as a kid?
Yes.
So did I. That's so cool.
No. Just Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse. I've heard of Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse.
That's not something I grew up with, though. Did you grow up with Tom and Jerry?
Of course.
Of course. It's from the
Of course.
30s or the 20s, but it's like everybody's staple of
Yeah,
childhood.
it's generational. Like Danger Mouse was also generational. Like I watched reruns. Same with like SpongeBob SquarePants. Like SpongeBob SquarePants has had so many reruns.
Oh yeah. I've watched only a few episodes of SpongeBob, and there are some that I like remember more than others.
Yeah. I remember the magic clamshell.
Yeah. Growing up, it actually wasn't allowed for a period of time. I don't know if... Here's the thing. When things are just not allowed growing up, they're never, like, brought back and it's like, oh, you're allowed now. It's like, no, you're not allowed. And it's assumed that, like, it's not allowed forever. But, yeah, my mom saw how Squidward called them both idiots, and she's like, nope, you're not watching this. Have you ever seen Caillou as a kid?
Mayonnaise, an instrument? No, I've never heard of that.
You don't know Caillou? Caillou is like the most hated cartoon character in the universe.
I remember a
hates that
weird
child.
like 3D anime called Code Lyoko.
Code Lyoko. You know what? I've heard of it, and I only heard of it like long after it's finished airing.
I remember about something with internet, and the day gets reset when the day everything goes terrible or whatever. Something like that.
The internet, and then everything.
And there's like some weird online anime girl who's 3D.
That's what happened down there. I wasn't trying to kill you.
I don't know what show you're referencing.
We still pals?
Code Lyoko.
I don't. Oh, that's Code Lyoko. I thought you were like putting together parts of another show that you didn't know.
Scarecrow and his patented Joker liberating
what else? What other shows did I watch? Transformers. What was it? Cybertron, which was our worlds are in danger. Dun, dun,
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. We need to find the 4 Cyber Planet keys before the Decepticons can use them for evil.
I love the shows where
mission.
Yep. I love the shows where they like tell the entire plot in the original intro. So it's like, okay, if you're following along, this is what you need to know. You good to go. Go ahead.
There's part of Transformers Cybertron that I fucking adore, which is the transformation sequences. Cybertron, all transformations, and it's so anime, and I kind of like love it because of. Let's see if I can. I used to do the toys. It was magical.
Oh yeah. This music fucks though.
It does.
Like it goes hard, and it does not have to.
It really does like go hard. It's so anime, and I never registered it as anime as a kid. Da, 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 da. I probably don't have to worry about copyright. At least I hope I don't. Da, 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 da. It's like, oh, the key activates the big gun.
Big gun!
Cyber key power! Super. Oh. There you go. It's like, oh, activate the gun, and it's like, boom, and everyone has their own cyber key power, and they all have like things where like joint. Here we go. Here's one of them. Oh yeah, and they also have these animation sequences where they're like, ah, kaboo. What about these like joining sequences like this? You could actually do this with the toys, and it was amazing.
Oh, so it's kind of like watching the instructions.
Yeah. So like you could join two of the Transformers together to like do this.
The doop 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 doop.
Which I don't know, like, oh,
Like I could feel the testosterone coming straight from that music.
it's like, oh, light's a ball that I'm gonna grab and power. To be honest, I could
Hang on
probably.
one second.
I tried rewatching it once, and I couldn't because it's actually like pretty shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very difficult to get through as a show. Like what other shows did I watch as a kid? Okay, 2000 was it 2000s kids shows.
Might want to pause it or else you might get
BBC.
whacked.
What?
Yeah, might want to pause it or else you'll get whacked. Oh, this is the game. My bad.
Oh, Am I High? Oh, that's a fucking memory.
Am I
It's this.
High?
Okay. So obviously you know about like MI5 and MI6, like it's our FBI and CIA,
Oh, I didn't know that, but
like
go on.
intelligence service. You didn't know about MI5?
No.
It's like the James Bond. Like, what did you think? Like secret agencies were called.
I didn't know they were called anything. I just kind of, I don't know. I just assumed they were just like FBI and CIA, but just British.
You did. Okay. Well, MI stands for military intelligence, and in MI High there is how do I put this? There is like they treat it like it's a ranking system. Like you have to go up it. So like you start in MI1 and then you go up to like MI5, MI6, and the most ultimate one is MI9, which is the MI9 is a secret agency for kids.
Oh, okay.
And it's like it's a secret agency within a school. So like
That's
there'll be
kinda
like there's like 3 kids, and they'll have their own little personal drama and edgy shit that'll be going on. Like one of them's the nerd, one of them's the literally one of them's Velma, one of them's Daphne, and one of them is like not Fred, but like teen, like attractive, edgy, handsome teen boy.
Oh, the archetypes you mean, not the literal names. Okay.
Oh yeah, the archetypes.
Yeah. Am I High? That sounds that sounds kind of fun, like a weed joke.
It was really cheap. There was also Sarah Jane Adventures. That's an interesting one. It's a Doctor Who spin-off. So you remember Sarah Jane, one of the previous companions?
Yep, I remember her. She's with the dog.
Yeah, the actress. Basically, so she has an adopted son, who's you even see in Doctor Who twice, I believe, because he's in once of the big Doctor Who crossover between all of the spin-offs, and there's also that when he's saying goodbye to Sarah Jane, he saves Luke. That's it. That's his name, Luke. He saves Luke from a car.
Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah. So she has an adopted son.
And then there was a spin-off that was Sarah Jane Adventures.
Yeah, about her son, and then Clive and Rani, which shared somewhat similar archetypes. Where it's like, oh, here's the nerdy one. Here's the casual. I'm cautious to say attractive, but like it's like it's attractive to like kids.
Children.
You know what I mean? Like, to children.
The
like,
girl.
Okay, look. They were in universe. I think they were supposed to be age like 16, but the actors and actresses were like 18, 19.
Oh, I gotcha. You know, it's kind of fun. There was this.
They actually still make, as far as I'm aware, they still make spin-offs to Sarah Jane Adventures with what's it called?
You cut me off.
Big Finish. So you know the Big Finish audio dramas?
Yeah, I know those.
They make them for what is it? For Sarah Jane Adventures with like specific side characters.
Uh-huh.
And it's quite possibly because the actors have nothing else to do in at the moment.
Well, they kind of
like,
need a job, don't they?
What kind of dry it up, and that's the only thing they're kind of known for.
Yeah. I was thinking, speaking of like older characters pretending to be like teenagers, there was a comedy show that was out recently, and I think I want to see it. I don't know if I want to see it or if I should. It looks funny. It's called Pen 15, and of course, like Pen 15 is like the 1-5 is supposed to look like an IS, so it's anyway. It's about these two girls that were growing up, in the 5th grade, and they were played by like 30-year-old women, and they're like in school like with these other children, but they're playing as themselves. So the reason why they do that is so that way if there's like weirdness around like puberty or around romances and all that stuff, they're played by adults. So they can basically say and do whatever they want. And I've seen a couple clips. It looks really funny because seeing these adults act like 10-year-olds, like 10-year-olds are just drunk people. Like children are just drunk people in little bodies. That's what they are. So they will like have like these funny little fake dramas and just do funny things that kids would do. And yeah, that's the whole show, and I think I want to see it.
Do you want to hear another kids show?
Yeah, sure. What you got?
Young Dracula.
Young Dracula.
Which is based. So Dracula has a son and a daughter, and this actually has like quite an extensive list of I think sequels, if I am aware, and it's essentially. How do I even describe it? Yeah, he has a son. Also, Dracula has a son, but his son doesn't want to be a vampire. Essentially, but vampires when they're young, they don't have powers, and they're not allergic to garlic and stuff. They're still technically alive, and it's only when they get older that they need to drink blood and that are allergic to garlic and stuff. And there's actually some the teacher in the school is actually a Van Helsing, who comes from obviously the historic bloodline of the Van Helsings, who are vampire hunters, but they're a bit shit.
Wait, the vampire hunters were real?
Yeah. So the vampires and the vampire hunters in this universe were real. So like Van Helsing was a real person, which was a real family of people that hunted the Draculas.
Real fiction or fiction?
No, in the story.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so he's a teacher, and his son also doesn't quite believe him. But if I remember correctly, I think he dies, and then the son really hates vampires. So the son was he was kind of cool with them, and then the moment his father gets killed by vampires, he's like, okay, yeah, go fuck yourselves. But I think he didn't really believe his father. He kind of thought he was nuts for believing that vampires existed.
That sounds like a cool show. I just googled it, and it's like, oh, looks like something I would have watched.
It has numerous sequels to it, where it's like, and the sister's a bit of an antagonist as well, where she's obviously very greedy. She's the polar opposite to the main protagonist.
I should scan the footage to see if Stag's hands.
I would definitely have watched this. This looks so cool, dude.
Deadly 60, obviously.
Laughing Cavalier says his 5-year-old nephew is a kleptomaniac, and he grabs everything and proclaims it's his now. Because we were talking about how kids are just drunk little beings. Did you have a phase? You know what? You didn't have siblings. I had a phase with my siblings where if we wanted to claim something for ourselves, we would lick it. So that way nobody else would want it because we licked it. Haha, this is my plum now. I licked it. Do you want it now?
So I'm looking at this. So there's a on CITV there were. Sorry, I never had that phase. But on TV, there was CITV, which was children. It's a bit like CBBC. So there's two of the main TV providers here in the UK, like the big ones. One of them is ITV, and the other one is like BBC. And
Oh.
like there's numerous other channels like Channel 4 and other stuff, but just for the sake, just ITV and BBC.
Okay.
And they both have their own children's shows, or children's channels.
Yeah.
So CITV is a bit like the children's channel for. What's that? You think you need to scan this?
There's nothing here. I need to find services he touched during his abduction. He touched the floor after he was.
What was the thing? And so yeah, Toonatic was a bit like our Toonami.
There's more chance of getting.
Oh.
So that's how they imported anime, and how they imported many stuff. And that's actually where I watched The Batman.
Hell yeah.
That cartoon, which you're probably aware of it, which I always loved as a kid because it was. I remember all the weird things. Like instead of a bat signal, he had a bat wave, which was a phone. So he basically got a little phone notification when something was going down.
Oh. Little bat phone.
Yeah.
Little bat pager.
Yeah. So that's basically what it is. He's got a little bat pager that makes him aware if anything happens.
Not good enough.
You know, it's kind of weird. Like growing up, even though there was a lot of shows that were disallowed,
he touched that
the only shows that weren't disallowed were action and violence, like those kinds of shows.
Yeah.
And like crime, like some serious crime. Like there was a period where like my mom was like my parents were like into Dateline, and like that's not something you want your kids around watching. Like.
What's Dateline?
Exit to the room.
Oh, it's like true crime.
Left his prints.
It's like true crime, but they like go into like nitty gritty detail on everything.
Oh,
it's traumatic if you're 5, you know.
A match using all these
But like things like Batman, like anything Marvel, anything DC. Oh yeah, I watched The Passion of the Christ super young. Which was really messed up because have you ever heard of Mel Gibson's Passion of the Christ?
2 spots left to scan.
That's literally like a movie that's just about Jesus Christ's like torture and death. That's the whole movie. Yeah, and that's the whole movie. And
I can see it's a riot in your house.
Yeah.
What are we gonna watch? We can't watch Pokemon. We can't watch SpongeBob. But we can definitely watch Jesus Christ getting tortured.
Tortured and crucified. Like they have like ultimate, like they have like super close-ups of like the nails being like hammered into his hands on the cross. And he's like screaming in agony, and there's like blood splattering around, and crazy shit. crazy shit.
I know. When you're done, let's have
and then like the devil is like he's like a bald old man in the movie. He's really like fucked up looking.
I can't remotely disable the turrets on the
I'm
other
trying to find like there's a list of like all the TV shows that Toonatic showed. Toonatic cartoons. Like, okay,
oh yeah, and then when Jesus died in the movie, when Jesus died, the devil's like, no, he died. Yeah.
Okay, so it's got I'm paying. So I'm paying attention to you. I swear, I'm looking through this.
Yeah.
Jesus got tortured and like no. But so programs
Hang
on CITV. Avatar: Last Airbender. I missed that one. Ben 10. I remember that now. I watched Ben 10 on cartoon. Also on CITV. That I fucking loved Ben 10 as a kid. It was crazy. And I always thought Gwen was annoying, but when it got to Alien Force, I was like, oh shit, Ben's actually kind of... sorry, not Ben. Gwen's actually kind of hot.
She's kind of bad, though.
She kind of bad, though. Like, as a kid, I always just found Gwen annoying in the first one. When I was... How old was I? When did Ben 10 air?
I don't... Ben 10, which one?
The first one.
Ben 10. The first Ben 10, it came out in when did it first come out? 2005.
Okay, so I would have been 5 years old when I first started watching that show, and I just thought Gwen is so fucking annoying. Like, I want to kill this bitch.
Legit, be careful who you call ugly in middle school.
What?
I didn't get into Ben 10. My brother was really into Ben 10 though. I was into its sister show, which was Generator Rex.
They had a crossover between them, but I was already like timed out by that point. Like, I didn't get through Ben 10 Alien Force. I only kind of watched the beginning of it where like Kevin, which cool. I kind of like Kevin. I actually thought.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, it's really laggy on my end. I don't know if it's laggy on anyone else's end.
Can you still hear me?
Sort of, but you're roboting sometimes.
Okay, it's saying my signal's spotty.
Oh, so it's your end.
It probably is my end. Yeah, I apologize about that. Nothing. But it's just like half 1 in the morning, and the internet decides to shit itself. But yeah, never finished Ben 10 Alien Force. But I always thought Kevin was kind of cooler than Ben because it's like, oh, you can like become any material.
I thought he was cool just because he had a car.
Oh, he said, you gotta treat Gwen. You gotta treat a car like you treat a woman.
Go on.
No, I feel like I've been swept up in some way.
I feel like I've made a mistake of some kind.
Dude, I don't know if I can pound your grandma.
That was crazy, dude.
That's one of the funniest line deliveries. So out of context as well.
Mm-hmm. Like Generator Rex was pretty tight though. I remember I had a crush on Rex, but Rex had a crush on Dr. Holliday. And I'm like, no, Rex, you're mine. And then he had a crush on another girl, and he ended up with her, and I'm like, no, he's mine. I'm the only kind of person that can watch a show, and growing up when I would watch a show and I really fell for a character, if they fell for any other character, I would be jealous.
Oh yeah, I watched The Emperor's New School on CITV as well.
Oh my gosh, I vaguely remember that.
I vaguely remember it as well. What else did I watch on here? That's where I watched Kim Possible. God, as a kid, I had such hots for Shigo.
I hear that from every guy ever. Damn, Shigo.
I'm pretty sure I must have gotten like early puberty from her. What else? Lilo and Stitch the series. I still remember that. My Life as a Teenage Robot.
The series was weird, dude.
I remember the Penguins of Madagascar. Like that was an entire show.
Oh my gosh, I watched that too.
I had no idea where it fit into the canon. But who fucking
it was
knows?
On crack. That show was on crack, and like King Maurice. No, not King Maurice. What the fuck was? What was the king's name?
Julian.
King Julian.
Mort, don't touch the feet, Mort.
What the hell did you do to me? Help, you idiot. Anyone who touches you now gets 1,000 volts.
Man, even though I remember the Penguins in Madagascar, I don't remember the plots.
Yeah,
I don't remember
why.
any of the
It probably
plots
was just like episode of the week, like, oh, this week's a zombie. I remember that. All I remember is the zombie episode. Phineas and Ferb, of course.
Yes,
Who
absolutely.
didn't watch Phineas and Ferb?
The staple. I showed my youngest sister Phineas and Ferb. It was such a great moment. It was awesome. And what I noticed is she's not used to seeing characters that were mean on TV. Because a lot of the shows on TV nowadays, they don't have mean characters. Or like characters that are in bad faith. Like Candace, like she seems mean. Like she's always trying to get the boys in trouble. and I realized
Well,
that
let's
she's
be real.
not
She is
used
a
to
bit of
that.
a bitch.
She kind of was, but like, let's be real now. Like sometimes you'd root for her. Like sometimes,
No.
like the lengths she would go.
Okay, yeah. I think thinking back to where I was as a kid, yeah, okay, fine.
Huh?
Okay, well, thinking back to where I was as a kid, yeah, I was kind of I was a bit of a tattletale.
Yeah, sometimes you root for Candace, and it was such a clever show. Even my parents liked it because it's such a like the humor is very advanced, very. I watched the first season with my
On my
sister.
hands, I got records on my fingers. Got records on my fingers. Records on my fingers. And I just can't stop. Don't stop. Can't stop. I got a platypus controlling me. What? I got a platypus controlling me. He's underneath the table.
Yeah.
All the songs in that were great. It's like, it ain't
Do you
got
remember the Simp song?
rhythm. Yes. S to the I to the M to the P.
Do you realize how
Rules
many
of heads.
like advanced jokes are in that song? Like jokes that only adults would understand, but like they're not obscene. Like one of the lyrics was like S to the I to the M to the P. How do I qualify for government grants? SIMP scrolls in my pants. Got an aunt named Florence living in France. She can see the squirrels in my pants.
I don't get it.
Qualify for government grants. What is this show? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I get that part. Like it's stuff that kids wouldn't understand, but you made it sound like it was an innuendo.
Point to the stability.
Yeah, well, that's like the stuff. Like usually, like when there are adult jokes, quote unquote, in shows, it's usually an innuendo. But it was the kind of stuff that's like adults would get.
If you're out of money, get a cash advance.
Yeah,
I think they were I think they were just trying to find like funny rhymes like that. They were just going crazy to try and make things rime.
Yeah. If you're wrestling a bear, you ain't got a chance. If you're losing your hair, you gotta get implants.
So what else? Oh yeah, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue. That's another one that I remember watching. And that was where it's Shaggy and Scooby-Doo like just by themselves. Like they just kind of go off on their own. And it's like there's like this German evil doctor that he always has like some evil plan, and is like the dog and the hippie boy, and he's got like laser hands.
Laser hands.
He's got like a laser in his hand.
And records on his fingers. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. Okay, I gotta admit, Scooby-Doo, I was too harsh on Scooby-Doo. There was a time
when we met, you went on a full rant about how much you hated Scooby-Doo.
I did.
I loved Scooby-Doo as a kid. I watched the classics. I watched What's New Scooby-Doo. I watched all of them, and I loved the shit out of it.
Was it because you were invested in the plot?
Well, no, I was a kid. I just loved it.
Fair enough. Yeah, Laughing Cavalier. Now we have Velma. Velma made me see the light, okay? Velma made me realize maybe I've been too harsh on this show. Maybe I've been too harsh. Because then I appreciated it. It's got its own legacy. And like Scooby-Doo, I admit, it's not a very strong show.
What about Mystery Incorporated?
Mr. Incorporated, I tried to get into it, but then when it started getting into like the romance drama, it lost me. I'm just like, this is shitty. Like, why? It's like Velma and
I love how much sass Velma has. He left me for a dog. So and then he came back to me, and then I sent him back to his dog. So yes, we had trust issues. Like I honestly think that is the perfect like Velma like personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I loved Mr. Incorporated as a kid, and I actually was like quite enthralled in the plot. And I haven't watched it anywhere close to recently, so I can't comment on if it holds up. But it seems to, and I've heard from lots of people that it does hold up.
I'll have to get back into it. What weirded me out was like there was an overarching plot and there's some like goofiness going on, but they're trying to be serious about it. But the goofiness just made me struggle to take the serious parts seriously. Like Velma's friend Hot Dog Water, and I'm like, who is this bitch? Like, who are you? Or
Wait a minute.
like that one
Who
episode.
are you?
Yeah. There was like one episode where like they had to save a guy and like he had a problem with peeing his pants. And like at the end of the episode, he's like, I did it. I held in my pee like a man. And I'm like, this is pathetic. What is this? This is not humor. This is awkward. I hate awkward. I don't like awkward. And then there was like the cop that was voiced by the guy that plays Joe in Family Guy.
Yeah,
Or Kronk.
Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, Patrick Warburton. Yeah, and he was sometimes serious, but he was also super annoying, and it's like, okay. And then suddenly, like, there's this puzzle that they had to put together, and like this evil bird, Professor Pericles. And I'm just like, I don't know where I should take it seriously and where it should be goofy, and it just lost me. It just lost me. I know the show. It just didn't capture my attention.
So what else?
What did you think of it? Like, did you watch the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing as a kid. It's been a very long time since I've rewatched it though, and I've only seen clips recently. I remember watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I remember watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and I remember watching Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D. And the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D is that they had to, do you know the song like Bonkers? Like, some people think I'm bonkers, but I just think I'm free. I'm just living my life. There's nothing crazy about me. That.
No, I've never heard that song.
You've never heard? What? You kidding me?
No, I haven't.
You haven't heard of Bonkers? Like, some people live for thrills. Or some people pay for thrills, but I get mine for free. I'm just living my life. There's nothing crazy about me. You've really never heard that?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry.
Wow. Fucking wow. And you say I've never heard of songs.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Okay, so I remember that Bonkers, they used that for the trailers of like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And that's what I always think of every time I hear the Bonkers song at like clubs and shit. Like it's a pretty common song for like pubs, as like clubs to play, because it's really good for like dancers and like sort of, like it's a everyone just like bashes their head, jumps up and down.
Oh, it's a party song.
Kind of, it works well as a party song.
Yeah, okay.
It's got a good beat.
Is it like jump around? Like jump around.
You could literally look up Bonkers song on YouTube and just listen to it to yourself. Tell me you've never heard of it.
Okay, I'll see.
Gonna educate you.
From 14 years ago, Dizzy Rascal.
Patient number 4, 2 weeks after exposure.
Some people pay for thrills, but I get mine for free.
And I'm at the beginning.
Daniel, would you like to go home?
Oh, this is a British guy. I can hear his accent.
Not good enough.
It's not like Americans haven't heard British songs before.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Like the Beatles, of course.
Yeah, this is a British type song. Yeah, no, I haven't heard this, but it sounds very British.
Train the patient, haven't we?
All right. Anyway, so Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which I remember Blue Eyes, White Dragon, and I remember the bikes on XD or what the fuck it was, 5D. What else? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Yu-Gi-Oh.
I watched the 2012 Teenage Mutant
Horrid
Ninja Turtles.
Henry. Oh, na 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 na. Horrid Henry is basically. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever heard of it?
I haven't seen it, but for some reason I've seen clips on YouTube. Like YouTube's been recommending it to me, and everyone's like, "Yo, Horrid Henry, he had terrible parents. Like, his parents just like straight up."
I don't
bullied
remember
him.
parents being like terrible. I remember them being like Henry was always terrible to them. That's what I remember.
Well, maybe that's how they wanted it to be. I don't know, because like
as far as I remember, Henry was always horrible to his brother. Like he's horrid Henry. Like his brother like tattletales on him and shit. But like Henry will be vicious towards his brother. Like and like I remember is his like mum and dad. They genuinely like struggle to deal with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Like everyone I've seen online has been like, "Yo, horrible Henry, like he had toxic parents." Because like there was like an episode where he just wakes up in the morning and he opens the door and his mom's like, "Don't be horrid, Henry," and then just leaves. And it's like
because they're sick of his shit, I guess. Like I off the top of my head, like Horrid Henry like pantses people. Like he like plays rock guitar like early in the morning to like wake up all the neighbors. Like he would drive anyone up the wall.
I mean, I've never seen this show, so I don't really have a say, do I?
SpongeBob SquarePants. What else? Batman Brave and the Bold.
Batman the Brave and the Bold. I sort of remember Brave and the Bold.
Yeah,
this was something my brother was into. He had the action figures.
I wasn't really into it, but I remember it vividly.
Yeah.
The Mr. Bean animated show.
Mr. Bean. Oh, aren't they still playing Mr. Bean episodes on YouTube? But no, Mr. Bean animated episodes.
I don't know.
Yeah, now it's like a content farm at this point, I hear. I remember I watched Mr. Bean's Holiday, and I thought it was hilarious as a kid. And it was like they were playing this one song. It was La Mer. It was like some French song, and I was like singing it, and like my parents were like, "Where did you get that song?" I'm like,
no. Sorry, I'm wrapped up in explaining all my childhood. There was a children's show, which was a stop motion show called Oogles, and it was essentially, well, you can Google it, it might come up, and essentially it's like little skits where of stop motion where like things will have googly eyes and they'll come to life, and it's like everyday household objects. Oogles. And it's like it's a coconut. It's got some eyes on it. Ooglies. Is that? I think it's that. Ooglies.
Ooglies. Okay, I see it. There was this one show, and it drove me insane because I thought it was a fever dream, but it's real. It was called Booba, and it's just a bunch of these freaky baby aliens, and they look like babies, and they bounced around, and that's all they did. And then they would just like watch clips of just people around Earth, and I don't know what was up with Britain and freaking alien kid shows. I don't know what your deal was. You had like Teletubbies, you had I think Booba was one of them, and like other CBBBs.
I don't remember that.
Like CBBB shows. Like I've seen a couple CBBB shows, and they're like, that's nightmare fuel. I don't know why you think those things are cute. Like it's not you, but like
I think you're probably thinking of like CBBS, not CBBC.
No, not CBBC, CBBS, yeah. Because
shotgun to the face.
Yeah, there's a baby channel here in the United States for babies, and they would just play CBBS shows which is nightmare fuel. Like the numbers with the eyes on them. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I know what you're about. That's a CBBC thing, yeah.
Yeah, freaky shit like that.
CBBC was more kind of teen oriented.
I gotcha.
So that's more like 14-year-olds. CBBS is more kind of like toddlers.
Yeah.
Of
traumatized
course, from
toddlers.
CBBC, you know Hackety Dog is like, we're just innocent men. What do you mean
Yep.
we're just innocent men? We're just innocent men. Well, did you know that Hackety Dog has met Jim Carrey?
No way.
Yeah, look up Hackety Dog Jim Carrey.
All right.
What's up, cockers?
I remember he was tricked into saying the N-word.
Yeah, because he was live streaming. Would you say happy birthday to my friend Nick Gurr? Hello, Nick.
Happy birthday, Nick.
I love the little double take that the actor does through the puppet without even like realize oh shit, like he's still in character going oops, and he just acts like nothing happened.
Yep, he like caught himself later on.
He's like, I've got to play this off just because there are kids watching and they can't realize like what I've just said.
This is so cute. Hackety Dog is so cute. Oh, so he was with Jim Carrey during the Sonic the Hedgehog premiere, I think.
And the funny thing is that he's just a guy like laying on the ground in front of a camera. God knows what everyone else thought like during that whole thing.
Yeah.
Like usually there's even a table there to like hide the actor, which helps with the believability for the other actors, so they can how do you act or how do you respond to a situation when there's a guy lying on the floor with a puppet in his hand? It must be like you're talking to what's his face?
I don't know if it's like someone flat on the floor. Like I don't think that's the case.
Look, I just know that when he's doing it in what's it called? On CBBC, I know for a fact that he does do it laying down on the floor he's on a little kind of like roller skate bed kind of thing where he's not got mobility, but he's like laying down on the ground.
Yeah. Like one of those like scooty boards kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's got pillows and it's comfortable.
What a job that's gotta be, like a puppeteer, you know? Can you imagine like working for like Sesame Street or something? And
I follow Hacker's voice actor and puppeteer on Twitter.
You what?
I follow Hacker's puppeteer and voice actor on Twitter, and they're obviously the same guy.
That's so cool. That's gotta be a cool job to have.
It's literally all he's known for. Hacker actually got his own show for a while.
Really?
Yeah, Hacker Time. I remember that. And it's got the Hammer Time ripoff. So it's like Hacker Time. I feel good. Something. It's not what you normally see. Feels good. Comedy clips and something too.
I have money. I'll give you money. I swear.
Something like that. Yeah.
Laughing Cavalier says, I remember watching a cartoon about an elephant that wore a green suit and was a king, Barbar, or something like that. I don't know. I have a feeling it's gonna hit me like later on. Is that a British show or is that's an American?
I don't know. That doesn't sound. It doesn't ring any bells to me.
I have a question, and this is a very pressing and important question, Shiny.
Okay.
What happens when the bananas in pajamas finally make it down the stairs?
I honestly don't know any. All I remember is like the bananas in pajamas are racing down the stairs. I don't remember something about unawares in the song, and I literally don't remember anything else.
Tell me what it's
I think there are bears involved.
I don't know.
What kind of unspeakable crimes do these bananas commit when they finally make it down these damn stairs?
Leave you to your nightmare.
What else is there? Kipper, of course. Postman Pat, but it's like very
Kipper the
young
dog.
kids shows.
Yeah.
I had the Kipper the Dog books as a child.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't think I ever saw the cartoon.
The cartoon is exactly like the books. Did you know that? Like they make
No, I
the
didn't.
setting and the style just like that. Like there's no background or anything. He's kind of walking around in the white until he like runs into like a door or a blanket or something. You know?
This is it. The moment we've
You know, my autistic brother, he still watches Kipper the dog. It's adorable. Still enjoys it.
I remember as a Miffy. Miffy. Sweet
Miffy!
little bunny. Miffy. Something little bunny. Miffy. And friends. Also, the Joker's playing a cruel trick on us. He's like, oh, which one's the real one?
So where's our first contestant?
Oh.
You, the one with the ears. Bad luck, bats.
Damn. That is a cool, cruel trick. You're supposed to listen out for which one was the real one. Because you're the one with the ears, Bats.
Just feels like you are. My toxins.
I honestly wonder what it would be like to go through like fear gas. And like I'm just genuinely curious like what my reaction would be. It would probably be hell, but at the same time I can't help but wonder like what are my deepest fears?
Yeah. Shiny, your girlfriend's gonna break up with you.
Oh no. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's actually wonderful. That's great.
What?
From your face, and the whole world.
Why would that be great?
Oh, my girlfriend's always such a downer, you know. I think I want a white girl instead.
What? No!
No more hope.
You're racist.
Batman.
Maybe it's already happened.
So,
Look at me! I'm amazing!
What the hell?
He's being taken over by the Joker. So it's a mix of the Joker's blood and fear toxin have come together to transform him into becoming the Joker himself, and that's why he keeps seeing the Joker.
That's why he's fighting so weird.
Astonishing. Such brutality.
Yeah, so Miffy. I know my youngest sister, she really likes Miffy.
Come on, finish.
Miffy's a British show, isn't it? I want to say it is.
Yes, it is originally a British show, and then they adapted it to Americans, and they picked the worst woman to ever narrate Miffy in America. Good. Did he do it?
Well, he didn't actually have a gun.
Oh, it was the fear gas.
Yeah, the fear gas was basically making him go insane.
You're different.
I prefer to call it a work in progress, but it does show potential.
You're trapped. There's nowhere to run. Who said anything about running?
I'm flying, not running. I got a low punny, Batman. There's no laws against the Pokemon.
No, Joker, no!
I showed you that really good animation of that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
And then Superman wakes up and it was all a dream. But if you notice, there's a Gardevoir hiding underneath his bed with a kryptonite.
Scarecrow is broadcasting across Gotham.
Yeah.
How does it feel to see your city on the brink of ruin? Your friends in the clutches of death?
You stretched yourself too far this time, Batman. And now your failure is all but
We're actually almost at 4 hours.
Oh shit! Oh, we were going to finish like half an hour ago. Well, we just got talking the kids shows, and it just kind of continued, just spiraled off.
Yeah, I kind of did. But it was fun.
Alfred.
All right, so you want to wrap this up?
At the safe house in Chinatown. Now.
Please hurry, sir.
Or are you just really enraptured in Batman Arkham story?
Yeah, we could probably wrap this up.
Okay. I'm Batman.
I'm the Batman.
The Batman. One of the things I know it's to wrap this up, but I just want to talk about the Batman for a second. The cartoon show, where I remember one of the dynamics that I remember loving was that it's kind of like an early days Batman. So it's like Batman, and he's kind of like still learning the ropes, and the police are against him because they think he's like they see him as a vigilante, and that's obviously illegal, and obviously they think he's like fucking nuts, and like he's tampering with crime scenes. It's like their job. It's like get the fuck out of here, Batman. And it's not until I believe season 2 that Gordon becomes the commissioner, and he's like, okay, let's work together. But it's Batman's best friend who's actually hunting him, which obviously is spicy drama.
Yeah, that is very spicy drama.
And he gets. I always love those kind of dynamics in shows where the person who's hunting the protagonist is like really close to them.
Oh yeah. Like Miles Morales and what was it, Craven? Not Craven.
Well, I was actually thinking of Hank from Breaking Bad, and he's like hunting Walter, which is his brother-in-law.
What?
Ah. Or I think you'd really like Death Note though, because it's like that. Or oh gosh, what's her problem? Is she paralyzed?
Of course, she's paralyzed.
Dude.
She's been in a wheelchair this entire game.
Maybe I got back.
Well, yeah, but like she's like slumped back.
Oh, here comes the toxin.
Or is she like knocked out?
I can practically taste it.
Oh, I thought she was entirely paralyzed. I'm stupid.
What's happening?
Barbara!
Yes, you see it now. The horror behind the glass. The monster that will be your end. Unless you pick up that gun and deny him.
Don't listen.
Please, no.
Barbara, it's me. Your friend.
You won't get me. I won't let you get me.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Bring death to all.
Jeez. Holy fuck.
Sir, what's happened?
She's gone, Alfred.
What do you mean?
And the way that the Joker just passed in front of her. Oh my god.
Punishing
That was
me.
awful.
It's both comedic and like it's censorship. If you know what I mean.
know. That was actually kind of brilliant in a way. I'm not gonna lie, but that was freaking brutal. Like, jeez.
Alfred. She's dead because of me.
Sir, please listen. Stagg's files have revealed what the cloudburst does. It's a dispersal device. Sir, don't you see?
The thing is, I know that you only know like half of the story, which is like you're gonna be very disjointed in how you're understanding what's happening. Like you already forgot who like Scarecrow was from the first part where we played this 2 weeks ago.
Well, we're kind of like cutting between conversation and playing this game, so
Yeah, but it was like a major part. The fact that he's like scared the entire city and everything was like
Let Uncle Jay
for toxin and everything shit.
No more bad memories, no more pain, no more fear. Scout on.
Ivy.
Oh no.
Sir.
Alfred, run a satellite scan of the city. Let me know the instant you locate the cloudburst.
Of course, sir. Where are you going?
GCPD. Ivy was immune to Scarecrow's toxin.
You think she will help?
She doesn't have a choice.
Ah.
I would give her a choice. I don't believe in consent when you're a criminal. Oh shit! Yeah, we're gonna end this. And also, the best friend becomes Clayface as well, which is really tragic. I think that's my favorite story for Clayface, because Clayface actually, like his story as a failed actor, I think works really well. But at the same time, I love him being Bruce's friend. Like that's another layer of tragedy. Like you could make if I was to make a Batman film, I would totally have it be like Bruce's friend becomes is like hunting him and becomes Clayface. Like, that's like a wonderful tragedy to start the first film on.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to have your Batman like year one story, and but I also think Clayface the actor is also a really interesting one as well. And there's a plot line. I haven't seen most of it, but I've seen a clip of how it ends. Okay, so Batman, Arkham, not Arkham Knights, Gotham Knights. That's it. I understand that it's probably or there's a shit game from everyone I've heard from, but there are stories and plot elements that I think work incredibly well, like isolated. So like the plot element of Harley, so it's kind of set in like a late timeline Batman world. So like as far as I believe, Joker's dead already, Harley's like already in prison, and like I love the idea of like a somewhat recuperated Harley like helping Batman.
Oh.
Like, but ignoring everything else that happens in that game, which I really love. And
actually team up. That's kind of wholesome.
Well, they don't actually team up, but like she heavily helps him out with like psych profiles of criminals and stuff. So it's like it genuinely like she is helping him. Which I think is wonderful for Harley's arc. Again, ignoring everything else in that game that Harley does. And I love some of her interactions as well that she has with the Bat family. And what else is there? I love what they do with Clayface as well. And I can't remember what else they do. Like I'm pretty sure the only ones I'm aware of is what they do with Clayface and what they do with Harley.
Good
I don't
to see
really
you, Batman.
That and I suppose Ra's al Ghul. Hello.
Hey,
He's very green.
You're working for Riddler.
What? You're crazy. Batman's gone crazy, guys.
What are you doing, Batman? Back off.
Stand down, Batman. I don't know what he's talking about, guys.
Are you sure?
Okay,
Are you sure about that?
They're actually siding with Batman.
Tell him when Gordon's on his trail. Stick those dumb trophies of his around the place. That kind of stuff. But that's it, really. I'm not such a bad guy. I swear.
I don't care.
Hey,
In jail with you.
in horny jail. Horny jail you go.
I'm starting to enjoy watching you come in.
Hey, man. You okay? Watch
Oh
yourself.
gosh.
Whoa, easy. We're just standing here.
Hello there. Do you know my secret identity?
What?
What the hell happened on that airship?
Scarecrow took the cloudburst.
I'm guessing that's bad.
Where's Gordon?
He's still looking for Barb. I can't reach him. Tell me you found her, Batman.
Cash. I'm sorry.
No, don't say it. Not her.
If Gordon comes back here, lock him up. He goes after Scarecrow. It only ends one way.
If your boss comes around, do you mind locking him up for me? Taylor, do you want to know my secret identity? I love the He-She Batman.
Prisoners.
Huh?
I love the He-She Batman. Like it's such a perfect parody.
Why didn't the gas affect you?
Where it's like he's always how it should have ended.
How it should have ended. Yeah.
Scarecrow.
It's the perfect Batman parody. I love it. Like he's always like flirting with women. He's always like, "Hey, do you want to know my secret identity?" Like as he flirts with them.
I forgot about He-She. It's been a hot minute since I thought about them.
About
He's
that.
really gonna work with Ivy.
I would totally work with Ivy.
It's easy when
This
you
is
know
not going to end well.
and can manipulate plants.
I'm fine with that.
Could it protect the entire?
I am
You're right,
absolutely
Chief.
fine with not
There's
ending
no
well
way
with
I can
Ivy.
produce enough on my own.
Then let's get you some backup. Where to?
The botanical gardens. They're the oldest.
All of the females saunter in this
They'll
in
tell
this
me what
game.
we need to do.
Yes, and I love it.
I'm considering sauntering everywhere I go now. It's just the walk, you know.
All right, okay, let's finish up.
I love how Batman's like passenger seat is like a roller coaster thing, like a roller coaster harness.
You just get strapped in.
And you lie, and like it lies you down, and that's how you have to be for the entire ride. Yeah.
Well, you know, it's just how it goes.
All right, thanks chat for hanging out with us. It's been real fun. We got one super chat from Alex Halo. He says, "You are asking the impossible for Minecraft YouTubers." Oh, I think he was referring to like kid diddlers.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks chat for always being best chat, and we will see you again next time.
I almost pressed the Leave Studio button rather than the end stream button.